And we're live. Welcome, everybody. I'm your host, Get Good Fox, and this is MechWarrior 5 Clans, the new game that dropped pretty recently. And we are going to be continuing the campaign. We're going to be continuing where we left off. Step one, though, of course, is to send out my notifications. Apparently, I forgot to do that last time, but it's not a problem. I have remembered this time around, which is what's important. And so last stream, we did have a mission that actually finally put a stop to us. And I didn't want to do a whole lot of tinkering because in order to really do some tinkering, I would need like 20 to 30 minutes to really sit down, look at everything, read everything. And I think that's really boring. I don't think that's very fun to watch. So I decided to wait until in between streams to really sit down, look at each of the mechs, look at each of the variants, see what exactly we had available so that we could, refit into level 10 Skibidi Hella Ohio variant and feed them a Grimace Shake. That was kind of like, to just give them the method. And hopefully I've done exactly that. Hopefully we will be grittying on the dropship of Hohiro Kurita. Otherwise, we'll be taking yet another L. But I don't think so. I think this is going to be pretty good. One of the confusion was that we just didn't know what to do. That was part of the issue. Like the instructions unclear, dick stuck in toaster. But I think we know what we're doing this time around. Anyways, how is it going, Mr. Co-host, Mr. Dr. Sheriff Crab?
Going pretty good. It's going pretty good. I am just chomping at the bit to come in here and slap some ass, to be honest. I'm a little bit annoyed. I don't like losing. A bit of a sore loser at times. So I'm looking forward to getting in here and getting some revenge. Much needed revenge.
I would much rather be a sore loser than like someone who just just takes it and just like, I guess I just got owned, so I have to take the L, got cooked, I'd much rather be a sore loser than that, but we have a chance here to become sore winners instead, which is exactly what I'm planning to do. It's kind of like the Wolf Dragoons all over again.
It is like the Wolf Dragoons all over again. But we will channel our inner John Waco and hopefully kick their asses.
We need to channel the spirit of the Waco Rangers with us.
Yes.
Let's see what's going on down in Chatville. Freddy 4x4 says, "Greeting Commander Fox and Dr. Sheriff Crab reporting for duty." Fortunately, we don't have extremely... that's actually kind of a complaint. In some ways, I complain about the 2-kilometer walks, but the fact that you don't need to travel that much in clans kind of makes the extremely fast mechs feel a bit irrelevant. It kind of feels like there's an obviously good... The mechs that are obviously good per weight class are it's just kind of in your face. Like in the light class, it's clearly the Kit Fox and the Adder because they're slower. The extra speed doesn't help you. There's no mission where, maybe that scouting reconnaissance mission, but even that one, it's not like going, oh God, I'm 97 kilometers. Oh, woe is me. How am I ever going to go to sleep now? But it just seems like, why not just be slower and more powerful? And same within the medium class, it's like, you don't really need to go faster, so I don't really need to use the Viper or the Shadowcat. What I really need is to just blast some people. And so, it's just like the Nova and the Stormcrow are just kind of the clear winners there. And in the heavy class, it kind of feels like the Timberwolf. We don't have it yet, but I don't see why you would want to use the Mad Dog, the Summoner, or the Hellbringer when you can just use the Timberwolf, because the Timberwolf has a configuration that is similar to the Hellbringer. The Timberwolf already, just in its prime config, is similar to the Mad Dog, and then I wouldn't be surprised if there's a configuration similar to the Summoner. That's kind of how I feel about it. But, we'll see. Let's go ahead and get started, though. Happy Teddy Bear says he's got to go fast, but what if I have the case of the zoomies? I mean, you can use them. I'm not saying that you can't use them, but maybe they should have designed some missions where, there's no mission like, Cobalt Star, the Yakuza Gumi are moving transports through the area, but we don't know which route they're going to use. There's 3 different routes that are spaced apart. You're going to have to rush between the different interception routes and destroy all the transports. And you know what would be good in that case? Jump jets and high speeds. That's what would be good in that particular case. They don't really have any missions like that. Maybe they felt that they would be too much of a pain in the ass. But if that's the case, then, you know, that greatly diminishes the value of an extremely fast mech. That's how I see it, at least. But, I think we're ready. Are you ready to give this mission a chance?
I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to win. That's what I'm ready to do.
All right, so we're going to go ahead
hold on. In the, in my mech, it says I have an LBX 20 autocannon solid slug, but I have LBX 20x AC ammo. Is that all good?
I think that's fine. If it's not, then we'll just go back. I don't think they segregate the ammo. I think there's just LBX ammo, LBX 20 ammo. Like, I think that's the answer, but, you know.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And I think there would have been a notice. I think the mech would add, like, an exclamation point, like, by the way, this weapon is missing ammo. But, so I guess I should talk about what I did. So, as I said, in between the streams, because once again, I don't like doing heavy modifications in between streams because it could be like 20 to 30 minutes of me just staring at numbers. I don't think that's very fun. So what I decided to do is that I think we just need some more brutal close range damage. So I wound up switching the Mad Dog into the B. And the reason I went for B is I was just looking for who has a ton of these, like laser hard points, and this one right over here in the B had a whole bunch of laser hard points, and so I was like, you know, that's what we're gonna do. And then it also had a bunch of missile hard points, so what we wound up doing was we have switched to 5 ER medium lasers, and then we have SRM 16 altogether. Like, we have SRM 6, SRM 6, SRM 6. Each one has 2 tons of ammo, and then I put on a few extra double heat sinks and then more armor. So it's pretty tankish, and it should have really high firepower, and it also should have, I don't know how good the heat sinking is going to be, but I did add heat sinks. You know, like, I don't expect the legs to get destroyed, so I went ahead and put the heat sinks in the legs. I mean, maybe I should put the ammo in the legs and put the heat sinks somewhere else, but, you know, that's what we did. But, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So the last mission, I think the problem is that I just don't think the mission explains what you need to do. They really make it seem like you need to kill the dropship, but you don't. You just need to kill the mechs. So in this case, we're just going to go in and just beat the crap out of some mechs in, like, aggressive close combat. All right, here we go. I'm hitting the button and we're going in. So the entire lance, it's basically a medium laser lance. Like, every single mech has at least 5 medium lasers. Some of the mechs have 6. Some of them even have 12. And so it's basically the medium laser lance. Happy Teddy Bear asks, is there an option?
We have hostile mechs actively advancing into the spaceport.
So we're just gonna
I need to set you down earlier.
Is there a way to switch
Silver
ammo
1,
mid-mission?
we have been forced back to the eastern spaceport gate by hostile mechs and vehicles.
Did they do it again?
IFS signatures
Okay, hold
identify them
on a
as the...
second. They did it again. They did not save my controls. Hold on a second.
Silver Jaguars.
I don't understand why it's not saving my controls, but it's not. So let's go. Max throttle is going to be Shift S. Where is kill throttle? Is that? Let's make sure. Where's my legs at? This will be Shift C. Let's get rid of all of these. This is going to be left mouse button, right mouse button, and this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so for some reason it insists on not saving my controls. I don't know why, but there, that should fix that. I also kind of want to turn the voice volume down. I feel like the voice volume is a little too loud, but let's just go to, like, I don't know, like 80. Fortunately, we don't fight anything immediately.
All other mech forces have been committed to the spaceport assault. Your binary will have to hold them on your own.
Is there a reason I can't access the menu?
These spheroids will not get past us.
Also, I'm having a glitch with my lasers again. Actually, my keyboard isn't responding, except for everything that matters. All of the controls respond, but I can't hit the escape button.
New hostile detected. Blackjack.
And I can't...
Reactor breach. Explosion imminent.
Where's my weapon groups? I cannot hit the M button. I'm trying to hit the M button, and I cannot do it. I literally cannot operate the mech in these conditions. It didn't save anything. It didn't save my weapon groups. Okay, well, I guess I gotta close the game down because I literally cannot operate the mech in those conditions, so let's reload the game. So if you don't understand what happened there, for starters, the game just was not responding to my commands. It was not responding to the escape button to bring up the menu. It was not responding to the M button, which would be the button that you would use to open up your What? It was not responding to the M button either. So it's like I don't understand why the game does this. It doesn't save your button configs. It doesn't save. It's just I don't understand why it does that. Even though I saved the game. I definitely said it and I definitely saved the game. Now we got to go through this again. All right, I'm sending you an invite. I hopefully it goes through because we did it we did it ahead of time this time to make sure it goes through. Okay. Yep. In we go. Let's do this one. This is the correct one because the other one launches us right into the battle. Okay. I'm going to change everything ahead of time now. So we've got full stop. Wait, oh now it wants to save it all. Now it wants to save it all. Okay, let me check my mech bay. Here we go. Let me see. Modify the mech weapon groups. Yeah, these weapon groups are not going to cut it. Okay, let's do ER lasers in one weapon group. Then the SRMs in another weapon group, in chain fire, and then we'll put the melee there. A little inflexible, but I don't think I care that it's inflexible. If it matters enough, then I will change it. And do I need to do your weapon groups as well?
No, mine are good.
This is fine. It's fine. Okay, let's try it again. It's always something. I need to put a sticky note on my computer just to say, like, double check all of the... Oh, you know what I should do? Let me check the voice, because like, the voice was too loud as well. Let me bring the audio... Let's bring the voice down to, like, 65. Okay, here we go again. The spaceport is surrounded by a sea, says Louise. It is, but it is a little bit far away compared. It's not like right now, and I'll have to see it.
Cobalt, we have hostile mechs actively advancing into the spaceport.
If I remember right, it wasn't like literally right next to the ocean.
Silver 1, we have been forced back to the eastern spaceport gate by hostile mechs and vehicles. IFF signatures identify them as the 14th Legion of Vega.
Okay, lasers are working.
They must have escaped Kuroshima with the prince.
Missiles are working. Okay.
The Kuritans have taken the spaceport and intend to flee this world with Hohiro Kurita. Advance along each of your nav routes and smash anyone who stands in your way. We will reclaim what is ours.
So this
visual.
Weapons free.
So this star is very aggressive. Lots of much more aggressive close-range weapons.
Star Colonel. Legion
with
of
more
Vega
sustained damage this time around.
Southeastern Edo headed towards the spaceport.
Got a crab as well. Now we can try my missiles.
Cut them off and ensure they cannot reinforce the spaceport. advised that all other mech forces have been committed to the spaceport assault. Your fighter will have to hold them on your own.
Destroyed.
Star Colonel. These spheroids will not get past
The missiles
us.
feel pretty good. Like, this mech will definitely get a bit hot.
There's a bug there.
New hostile detected. Blackjack. Target destroyed. New target.
I did go with the standard SRMs instead of the streaks because I wanted that little bit of extra space, and I felt like I can handle it. I don't mind aiming the missiles manually. Like, that doesn't bother me. In fact, I'm much more accustomed to aiming the missiles manually, and I don't have to wait for the lock, and I also don't have to like constantly like have the lock painted on the mech.
Watch your right. Looks like the Ryugawa are still around.
They have to be running on fumes by now. After everything we took from them? They sacrificed a lot for this gambit.
Destroyed.
Wow, I think your
I
head's
still fail to see how any of this is worth the price they're paying.
Target destroyed.
These
And we are, like,
IFFs
walking
are
through
from the
these
Legion
guys
of
right
Vega.
now.
Shadowhawk.
So much for honorably surrendering.
I guess
They
that was
know
the
how
point,
vital
though. We
friends
wanted
would be
something
as
that would cut
POW.
through them.
The
One
medium
man
lasers are the
cannot
meta.
turn the tide of a war. No matter
Medium
who he is.
lasers could be the meta. At least so far,
I
they
doubt
feel like the
rescuing
meta.
Hohiro is even about
They
the
do.
war. Given their neo-feudal dictatorship,
What's
I
the
think
general
this is about
consensus for this
securing
game
House Kurita's
online?
future
I
and
mean,
legacy.
when you can actually get the invite out, it works just
And we
fine.
wonder why the
Like, the
Hemisphere
online
has regressed so
functionality
far
seems
in our
fine.
absence.
Citizens of Edo, by order of Clan Smoke Jaguar, you are commanded to disperse immediately.
Have you used the solid slug
AC-20
AC-20 yet?
dealt with swiftly.
Yes.
This is your only warning.
It moves a little slow, but it's
I
pretty good.
want a riot line. Elementals, form up in the front and rear echelons.
And,
Enforcers,
Scorpion just-
you will
it's
form
like
the arrest teams in the
absorbed it.
center. Move fast, people. Watch for looters and instigators.
Nothing else here for us. Move out.
Like, we'll have to, you know, like, we haven't
We have a
experimented with
visual
all
on
the
the space
weapons yet,
control
but there
tower
is kind of a
a little over a
sense
click
of,
away.
like,
Target.
you know, like, medium lasers
The
so
city.
far seem like the early meta weapon.
Stay focused, Ez. Chaos is
Look
their
at all the
cover.
mechs in here.
We
They've been
cannot let
sort of like,
Kurita escape.
that are like already getting like, beat
Get
up.
moving, Cobalt. No
Yeah,
need
I
to linger
see
here.
that. They
My
got a
guys can
Shadow
make it back
Cat
to
in
me on their
there.
own.
Hey, check your corners. Do not let these Surets get through our line.
Right now they're body blocking me.
Fire! Those mechs are using inferno rounds.
Filthy green parts. Star Colonel, some hostiles are deploying inferno rounds. Multiple fires ignited.
Target.
Hold the line, Hoyt. We have not yet secured the target. We have no personnel to spare.
Hold the line as long as we are able, Star Colonel. Mist,
Okay, that's
fall
the
back
end
to
of
Torpedo
him.
Road. Get clear of this smoke, and for Karinsky's sake,
Okay, this is where we
someone
get our first
eyes on
repair
our
base,
targets.
correct?
Star
Pretty soon,
Colonel, we
yeah.
have
Wait,
eyes
here's a
on
drop
Shadow
ship.
Binary. They have made contact with the enemy.
Engage at your discretion, Cobalt. But remember, the clock is ticking.
Hey, get away from those vehicles! Halt! Stravad! They're rushing the Idras! Hold fire! Hold fire! I did not authorize you to engage!
Destroyed.
That's
Star
the end of
Commander,
him?
what the hell is going on down there?
Star Colonel, downtown
Okay,
rioters
here's
are
our
getting
repair
violent.
base.
Crowds are trying to rush our transports. Some managed to breach one and dove for the weapon controls. My men responded by opening fire.
Clear the streets and get back control of downtown, Star Commander. Your elementals
So
can
what is the
take down
public
battle
opinion
mechs.
about
A group of civilian
MechWarrior
protesters
5? You
should
mean on like
pose
Reddit?
no threat
It
to
seems
any
kind
of
of
you.
mixed. It seems like for every one person who likes it, there's someone who doesn't like it.
Drop anyone brandishing a weapon.
I would say the
Enforcers,
common
arrest
criticism
anyone who
is
resists.
that there's a lot of people who are
Appreciate
like
the assist,
disappointed by the
Cobalt.
lack of
This neighborhood has a
replayability.
few
They're
automated
basically like,
repair
oh, so you
bays.
beat the game
Here are
and
the
that's
access
basically
codes.
it. You just replay the
Patched
game
up,
again.
Get on your way.
That's been a common
You are in
complaint.
better
A
shape
lot
than
of
we
people
are.
do not like the mech bay.
Once you are patched up, get a move on it. The eastern
Like that's
gate
what
should be
I've
right
noticed
down
are the
highway from here.
reoccurring problems.
Our mechs are in rough shape. We will need some time in the auto repair base before we can join you.
We will get back on mission then.
Good hunting. We'll We'll fall in behind you
The
when we
UI
can.
as well as a problem.
Star Colonel, we have
I
eyes
wrote
on the
like-
eastern gate.
Yeah, that would be
We see you,
one of my
Cobalt.
complaints.
We
Like,
still
I
maintain
haven't
control
seen
of the
just people in
gatehouse,
general
but there are
complain
a
about it,
number
but
of
I definitely
Koreans
think the
outside that we
UI is
cannot
kind
risk
of
getting
clunky.
in. Deal with them, and we will open the gate for you.
I have nothing to add to that, Cobalt. Just get it done.
Star Colonel, civvies at the spaceport are stirring up a panic. Trivids are streaming the chaos downtown. Ryugawa instigators are spreading rumors that everyone will die if they do not manage to get off world right now. We have people rushing the dropships. My men are overwhelmed. We need support.
Destroyed.
Enforcer, remind
I'm playing a
those
little
free
more cautiously now.
both
Now that
flights
we, you know,
grounded
like,
until this
I think we only get
operation is
one more
completed.
repair bay.
No one is going anywhere. Calm them down.
Galaxy Commander, multiple dropship reactor spin-ups at the spaceport. They are prepping to take off.
Inform them there is a system-wide grounding in effect. Active military operations are ongoing. They will be treated as a hostile threat if they do not respect our no-fly zone. Handle it!
Yes, sir.
It's kind of weird how they have this second repair
The
bay.
DCMS Union landed on the northwestern platform. It looks
So,
like it is still
do we
refueling
want to
for a
send
hard
Naomi
burn
in,
out
or
of the
do we
system.
want to use it, top ourselves
Taking
off?
out the spaceport fuel reserve should slow it down and buy
So
you
you
some
think we
time.
should send Naomi in?
Marking the target on your
Probably.
map. Good hunting.
The Nova.
Thanks. Star Colonel, Cobalt
The Nova
Star
is
on
pretty
site,
good, too, like-
East side of the
Yeah, we
spaceport.
want to keep it.
Good.
Just red on one arm.
Draw the Kuritans towards you. I am dispatching reinforcements to the western
Like,
side
I'm just
of
a
the
little bit
spaceport.
scratched
They
on
should
my
be
arm,
there
and
in a
that's
few
about
minutes.
Roger, I will try to buy ourselves some time.
I mean, one of the problems, I have a lot of problems with the mech bay. One of them is it just takes more steps to do something. Like, what if you want to move the ammo from the torso to the foot or the leg? You in MechWarrior 5, you can just click and drag. You can drag from the torso to the leg. You in MechWarrior 5
Got eyes on
plans,
the fuel
you have to
reserves.
click the place with the ammo, remove it, then go to the leg, go back to the main part, the main menu basically, then go to the leg and then add it. And it's like just more steps to do the same thing for no reason at all.
F-Star Commander, on your target.
Trying to avoid hitting my own guys here.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Don't know why I can't get a radar lock on this thing.
Moving out, Star Commander.
Incoming missile.
He's focusing on me, so I'm just going to use this aircraft for cover.
Really low back, low high heat is it a little bit here.
Target
One enemy mech down.
Good. What's the command for form up? I wish
on the
F2.
move.
What is F2? F2 is Q target. Oh, because I have it on muscle memory that F1, F2 is form up. So I'm not going to put a percentage on it because I have not I have not committed enough data to memory, so I'm not going to put a percentage on it. Okay, so all we got to do is clean this up, and then we'll finally be to the actual, the big fight.
Oh, there's one more
Affirmative.
left the next
On your
flying
target.
between as well.
That reactor's gonna blow.
Okay, we hosed him. Like, Lil Bro is washed. Okay, there's another one. I'm
Following
setting a
your lead.
target. Okay, good.
The Raven on a Firestorm I think left.
New target.
Yeah, I'm setting him on the Wolfhound.
Target.
Down they go.
Okay, it should just be the Raven, who's usually hiding.
Fuel tanks destroyed.
Good. That will slow them down for a bit. But we can buy ourselves even more. I am marking the spaceport's power
Did you see
relay
him?
station.
Who shot that?
Take that out, and this place will be down
There
to
he is.
emergency generators.
There. I see the relay station.
There's the first 2
One
parts
enemy
run up.
mech
Really trying
down.
to save them.
Man, moving through buildings kicks up a lot of dust now. Like, it's hard to see when you move through buildings.
More mechs.
New target.
I'm gonna put them on the blackjack.
Engaging Star Commander's target.
New hostile detected. Black Knight. Target.
The Knight is down?
destroyed. New target.
Oh my god, there's so many things just obstructing my shots right now.
Target destroyed.
I got him on the
Hostile
dragon
engaged.
now. I want to say our medium lasers go to 900 meters now, so like we can shoot pretty far. We definitely take a big damage penalty at that range, but
Target destroyed.
okay, I'm gonna scan the ammo.
Engaged. Scanning complete.
All right, what we've got is what we've got for the final battle.
Disengaged.
Power relay down.
I want to cool down to 0. I'm
Come on.
at 100 heat.
The DCMS dropship is
I
being
have a
diverted
feeling
out of
they're
China,
not gonna
heading
wait
for the
for
launch
us.
pad. Looks like they are going to make a run for it with what they have.
Cripple that ship before it can take off.
Yeah, this
might be
lance
our
is
last
almost, or
chance
this
to
star
capture
is
him
almost
alive.
dead already.
You heard him, Cobalt. Do not relent.
I'm
hell
probably
is
gonna
it?
have them
Any
attack
mercy.
whatever is the closest thing,
By Kurita.
because there's gonna be too many targets. They're on the
Star
cicada.
Commander's target.
Target destroyed.
They're on the
Fire
cataphract.
commencing.
Watch it. Back bay doors are opening.
Find cover, Cobalt. That must be the Prince's bodyguards.
They must be on their last legs. They are coming to
They're on the hunchback.
Do not let them stall you out.
Mech destroyed.
They're on the
Turret
Highlander.
nodules. That's our best play.
More mechs came. Okay, they came out the back of the of it. That's where they came from.
Incoming missile. Heat critical.
Okay, that one's down.
Target.
I have them on the
target, Star
cicada.
Commander.
New target. Target destroyed. New hostile.
I have them on the
Star
hunchback.
Commander's target.
Weapons online.
This is a long range one. Switching to the
Star
grasshopper.
Commander's
It's getting
target.
closer.
System destroyed. Heat critical. Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Switching to the
Focusing on your
hunchback.
target.
Heat critical. Incoming missile. Target
Mech destroyed.
Okay.
Start getting these turrets in.
Target.
I'm working on the AC-5 on the right.
Engaging
Okay, I have them
Star
targeting the
Commander.
medium laser one. My torso doesn't go high enough.
One down.
Okay, another dropship. Sink your heat. Dropship. Dropship.
Subsystem destroyed. Heat critical. Target destroyed.
Okay, our lance is down. I have them targeting the archer.
Acquired target.
Archer. Target.
Good shot.
destroyed. New target.
I have them on the super griffin.
Engaging target, Star Commander.
I have them on the Centurion.
Star Commander's target.
I have them on the
Focusing
catapult.
on your target.
No escape from them now.
More behind us.
I have them on the Shadowhawk.
Mech destroyed.
You're on the Black Knight, searching for the Black
Following
Knight.
your lead.
The Black Knight is down.
New hostile.
I have them on the Thunderbolt.
Commander.
That's Tempest just about to die.
I have them on the
Star
Tread.
Commander's target.
It is too late. Ignition sequence has begun. Get
It's
out
close.
of there.
I can scan it.
We lost our window to capture him alive.
Subsystem destroyed.
And as I said, Hohiro cannot escape this system under any circumstances. Cobalt, get a sensor read of their reactors. We will use their drive signature to target them.
You like
Quickly!
the next
Okay, all of the turrets that are facing us are down. Beginning to scan.
I've got it. Yep. You scan it, I'll fight the next.
Okay, I'm scanning. One scan.
Sustaining
Two
heavy damage,
scans.
Star Commander.
Got
All
it.
scans complete.
Transmitting data now.
Scan mode disengaged. New target.
Transmission received.
Cobalt, clear the area. Those thrusters can incinerate you.
Confirming target. Naval batteries priming.
You know when I'm
Naval
taking it
batteries are
seriously
live
when
and
I
lining
have
up
no
on
funny
target.
commentary. When
Power
all
is
my
ready. The
commentary
target
is
is
just
locked.
battle
Weapons
callouts,
at the
that's when you
ready.
know I'm locked in.
We were locked in for sure.
All systems green, Galaxy Commander. Waiting on your order.
Oh, look at the surviving pods on the back of the
Fire!
turret pods we didn't do.
Oh, he's getting blasted.
They were fools to ever think we would let them get away with that.
Galaxy Commander, I'm afraid they already have.
What
Oh, it was
did
a
you
fake-
mean
a fake
by
launch?
that?
Comstar has just validated a transmission sent to our HBG station from
I like
a
how there's
small
people fighting.
shuttlecraft
Who are they
en
fighting?
route to a pirate jump point. The prince was on board and safely in Kuritan custody.
How? The Watch validated Kurita's plans.
My contacts say the dropship plan was intentionally leaked to deceive you, giving their shuttle an opening to escape.
Get out.
I'm sorry.
I said get out! All Smoke Jaguar forces, I am ordering a full withdrawal from Edo. I want all personnel vacated from the city within the hour.
Galaxy Commander, what of the riots? The Ryogawa mechs?
Leave them! Let them wallow in that cesspool of a city. They will get what they deserve.
Who are they fighting?
They're just shooting that building.
They're just fighting in the background. And we're just like, okay, we're just gonna leave now. It's all good.
So you enjoy that.
Citizens, disperse immediately.
Galaxy Command, my unit is taking fire. Turning to engage.
Next star, Captain. Withdraw from the area immediately.
Interesting color scheme.
This cannot go unpunished.
It will not. These spheroids will soon get what they deserve. Now disengage and fall back. Do not make me repeat myself.
Understood, Galaxy Command.
just blackened. It's a normal color scheme. It's just sooty and blackened.
They're retreating. Why are they retreating?
What the hell is going on? Why did they pull us back?
We must be redeploying.
We under attack? Not sure. Get to the window.
Ground forces clear of designated area. Awaiting orders.
Received, Star Colonel. All ground forces hold on station.
Civilian dropships approaching our position.
Open fire and destroy them.
All targets destroyed. Skies are clear.
Galaxy Commander? Awaiting orders.
Fire everything.
So if you're wondering why their warship is able to destroy like even a Union class so easily, it's because warships, yeah, they fire a PPC, but it's like big dick naval PPC. It's like not battle mech, because like a dropship is still firing PPC, but it just has more of them than a mech would normally have. A warship has like mega gigantic PPC basically. So, like, that's why they're able to destroy that. Also, I believe we saw an unusual vertical or a fixed-wing dropship. Fixed-wing dropships are a bit unusual because of the structural complications in getting a basically an airplane-shaped dropship. Like, the reason why an egg-shaped dropship might seem lame, but the reason why they put it in because basically it's what NASA believed would be a good idea, because the way an egg-shaped dropship lands is also the way it would take off. Like, when it lands, it's already in the upright position to launch again, whereas an airplane-shaped dropship would need a runway, or it would need something to, like, you know, make it go upright so that it can, like, lift off straight upwards. And that was the advantage of, like, this kind of, like, sphere or egg-shaped dropship. It might not be super badass looking, but they did it because, you know, that's what the technology NASA believed was realistic at the time. Anyways, Cordera Perez says, those surats were fools to think their actions would have no consequences. They receive what they deserve. Kerensky's justice has been delivered upon them in full, rather. I killed 600 enemies in that battle. Excellent. 600 kills. That seems like a lot. We get salvage. Let's see the cutscene.
This challenge is over. Cordera Perez, you are relieved of command. Your dishonorable conduct in ordering the destruction of the city of Edo will forever stain your codex. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
What I did. I did for the clan.
Get him out of my sight.
Diderosis, by right of conquest, you have won your challenge to lead Beta as its galaxy commander.
Yes, my Khan.
May your judgment prove to be better than your predecessors. Since the time of our founding, strength and power have been hallmarks of the Smoke Jaguar clan. But this is not strength, this is weakness! Already, the feckless wardens of Clan Wolf have pledged to remove naval assets from all future bidding. And because of Beta Galaxy's disgraceful actions here, the Jaguar will have no choice but to follow suit. Cordera Perez might have ordered this bombardment, but the fact remains, none of you stood to challenge such a blatant violation of our ways. So I have been forced to ensure that Perez's incompetence ends with him.
My Khan, I freely admit responsibility for the 362nd, and I absolve my command for any implication of wrongdoing. I wish to evoke the right of Surkai for my failings.
You wish to be forgiven? And freely accept punishment for your actions.
F.
I accept. But you will not forget this act of mercy. And I will expect no further embarrassments, Krief!
All of you leave this place with the disgrace of Edo resting on your codices. This world has been pacified. Prepare to rejoin the Armada.
So warships are jump capable, so they don't need the assistance of a jump ship. They are jump ships themselves, basically. Okay, so we've made it to a new planet. And I guess we're not dealing with Cordera Perez anymore. You know, that was a historic event. The bombing of Turtle Bay did see him. I don't know what happened to him. Like, you know, like, I don't know what his ultimate fate was, but yes, he was removed from command. He did lose Beta Galaxy as a result. So, I mean, here we are, I guess. I guess the first thing we should do is... We don't have any merit right now, so that means we cannot really do a whole lot. So let's just collect our challenges, and then we'll go ahead and let's check our research. Our research is still kind of coming along. Our salvage is okay. Let's do armor. We definitely want to do armor. We probably need to, like, ER laser is really the thing that's keeping us going right now. So let's upgrade ER laser. And it looks like we've done all the research that we can do. Next, we'll see, does anyone need an upgrade? No. Let me see. No. No. We want to get evasion maxed out. Oh, there we go. A point in evasion. Looking good. We can't unlock any new mechs yet. I think we got to wait until... Let's take a look. The Timberwolf at 10. Okay, yeah, one more mission and we should have the Timberwolf unlocked. So I guess, what did you think of that? Like, I already knew about the bombing of Turtle Bay. You know, like, I don't know the clan perspective extremely well, but I already knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, I didn't know that was going to happen. So while the bombs were falling, I was like, this is very first and second succession warlike, and I was like, is this not kind of the whole point of the clan's philosophy on warfare, is to not desolate entire civilizations? So I was kind of like, that doesn't seem right. So I wasn't overly surprised then whenever he was like being challenged for command then after that. So I was like kind of shocked by it, to be honest, and not in the way like oh my goodness, you know, violence. No, I just mean in the fact that I was surprised that the clans would do that, and it seems strange that someone in command of the clans who seemed like the clans come across extremely clinical, like they don't really slip up very much, so it was strange to see him like get so rattled by that.
Yeah, that's probably why they dealt with him the way they did, because you already saw the consequence. So basically, Clan Wolf is basically like, well, we can't trust. The Jaguars are out of control. They can't be trusted. So basically, they're now... When every single of these battles, there's a Bachal either way, like even if the defending force doesn't abide by it. And the Bachal also has to go by because basically there's like the individual Bachals that are being issued, but then there's kind of like the strategic, like the war level Bachals being issued. And like basically what it means is Clan Wolf, because they're the most powerful Warden clan, they're basically saying no more warships. You know, warships are out. You know, we're bidding, everyone has to bid out warships. Because they're saying, like, you know, you can't be trusted to use... You can't be trusted responsibly with your warships. And so, like,
and who's deciding that? Is that the Ill clan that's deciding that, or is that the Khan of Smoke Jaguar?
That is Clan Wolf, but Clan Wolf is really, really powerful. So, like, their bid carries quite a bit of weight. Now, they'll have to give something else up. You know, they don't have, like, unlimited bidding power. Like, you know, like, it's kind of like, you think of it like a contract in MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. They're putting all of their points into saying, like, no more warships. So that means they got to give something else up in return. But it's also possible that because Smoke Jaguar Jaguar were the perpetrators, like, they might have had very little say. Like, the other clans would have gotten to bid in their place just because of that. I'm not sure how exactly it would have gone, but, you know, you would have lost a lot of bidding power just due to that, and so it affects... And the Ilkhan himself, Leo Showers, I'm sure is very frustrated that the less bidding power he has, the less political power he has.
Yes, that's true.
So
okay,
the next
cool,
thing...
thank you.
Next thing we should do is, so one of these mechs is not going to be ready. Oh, it's basically ready. It's 99.98%. It'll be ready. So do you want to make any changes to that Stormcrow? Because, like, we can do more stuff to it. Like, do you think it needs more armor? Do you want to try we could try a totally different config, even.
Let me see. So what other options have we got for this?
We chose the B config because of the big autocannon, but, you know, I'm feeling a little let down by the autocannons. If you want to try
a ghost rifle, maybe? Perhaps?
We can do that. You know, like, let me see. Let's get rid of you.
I like the config as a whole. I just feel like the LBX Solid Slug 20, it is very strong, but I don't know. I don't find the thump as satisfying as in Mercenaries, to be honest.
Well, have no fear. We're installing a nice new Gauss rifle for you, and I put the ammo here, so let me go ahead and take some ammo out. Your Gauss rifle will be having 39 rounds each per ton. I'll just put 2 in. How do you feel about this mech's armor and heat?
Yep, perfectly fine. It's a little hot, but I think actually with the Gauss rifle it might be a little bit colder.
Okay, well, you know, there you go. So let's go ahead and save changes, and you can tell me what you think of that.
I do have one more question.
Go ahead.
So, there's no tiers for clan weapons. They're all just the same, right?
Yeah, I mean, because this is basically the best of the best.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to get better than... The only thing better than clan tech is clan tech that hasn't been invented yet.
Oh, fair enough.
So, like, yeah, there's no, like, tiers of quality or anything like that. Okay, I went ahead and shifted them both to Gauss rifles, and I kind of feel like we need to bring the summoners in, because we need to build up EXP for them. Otherwise, you know, we can't really do much of anything with them. And I kind of want to do something with the Hellbringer, because that's another mech I feel like that has been a bit neglected. So I feel like the problem with the Hellbringer is that it's too hot. What can I do anything with these guns? These guns seem like I could do. You know what? Let's do something really different. Okay, we're gonna do something really different. You guys ready? It's time for something completely different. Let's get rid of all of this stuff. Get it out of here. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's do LBX AC5 solid slugs. Let's do 2 of them. There you go. That's different. That's a little unexpected. And then let's do a whole bunch of ER small lasers. That's also different. I kind of don't need this targeting computer. I kind of feel like I'm just like badass and I don't need it. So I'm just gonna be like, this is standard armor. Why would I want standard armor? Get this like standard armor out of here. This low-tech nonsense. Get this standard armor out of here. Low-tech nonsense. Also, let's get the AMS ammo in the foot. Put it in the leg. Where's AMS ammo? Actually, let's do the AC ammo as well. So we're gonna do LBX AC5. LBX AC5, put it in the legs. And then let's keep adding more small lasers in. We're going to add in more ER small lasers. In fact, let me look at the stats real fast. Oh, I can only put 1 there. That's fine. So this thing has a maximum range of 630 meters. That's still really good. I'm comfortable with that. Okay, so now we've got 3, 4, 5 ER small lasers. I feel like that's enough weaponry. I don't think I really need to do any other shenanigans with it. Let's go ahead and put on the ammo from the AMS that we took off. Where's the AMS at? What does AMS look like? There it is, AMS ammo. Okay, so we've got about 4.5 tons remaining. So let's go ahead and armor this thing up a bit. Let's put on some... So does this thing not do ferrofibrous armor? Is there a reason why I can't equip ferrofibrous armor? Does it just not do it? I'm looking for anything that might be conflicting with the armor. I guess this mech just doesn't do ferrofibrous armor? Does anyone know why chat, does anyone... This thing can put ferrofibrous armor on, Quiaf? I mean, in the meantime, we're just gonna put some stuff on, I guess. We can't change its armor type. What kind of clan mech doesn't have... Unbelievable. Okay, we're gonna have to downgrade this into a half-ton. There we go. Wait. And then I guess I'll just put another half-ton here. I can't believe the Hellbringer doesn't have ferrofibrous armor.
What a piece of rubbish.
Yeah, it's like, are you even a clan mech at this point?
He's like sneaked in.
Yeah, it's like, what even is that? All right, let me go ahead and choose my weapon groups. All right, here we go. I'm not going to put those in... I'm not going to put any of these in chain fire. Heavy lower arm, ER small lasers. There we go. So this is kind of like a rifleman now. But, you know, we'll see. It's different. It's a little unusual, but it's different. All right, we're going to try that. The Summoner has no EXP, so I don't think I can change its pods. Let me double check real fast. Yeah, it has no EXP. We actually have to send it into battle for it to gain EXP. Okay, so did you want to use the Stormcrow again, or did you want to use something different?
Yeah, I'll run it now in its new config.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're using the new Gauss rifle. All right, here we are. New planet. Redemption. So, the dispatcher is Emily Wimmer. I guess she didn't get, like, demoted into oblivion. Or, yeah, I guess she just didn't get demoted into oblivion. Target is the 10th Alshane regulars. It is time to begin washing the stain of Perez Perez left on us after his actions on Edo. The 362nd has won the bid to capture Korcheval, and it begins now. The 10th Alshane regulars have accepted our Bachal on the Harcourt plains. Advance into the AO and engage them. Waste no time in showing them that their resistance is fuel and that their only path to survival is surrender. We are the Smoke Jaguar, and we will claim Korcheval and redeem our reputation. I have a strong feeling it's not going to go that way.
It is time for us to put Perez's acts behind us and look ever forward to the Smoke Jaguar's eventual victory. I have successfully bid the entirety of the 362nd Assault Cluster to take the world of Korcheval. Demi Presenter, enlighten us on our new target.
Hi, Star Colonel. Until the Free Rasselhag Republic declared independence, this arid world was a footnote of average significance. But it became a highly valued asset when it was left on the Combine side of the new border, as it provides a direct jump ship route to the Republic's capital. A capital that has now, we've been informed, fallen to Clan Wolf.
What can you tell us? What can you tell us of its defenders? These 10th Alshane regulars.
The Alshane regulars were formed from the pardoned Rasselhag regulars after the Ronin War. Since many lost their homes when Rasselhag declared independence, there is a strong culture of tenacity and resilience. That is why the 10th nickname is Death Before Retreat.
A name worthy of true warriors.
Af, let us hope they live up to it now that they have accepted our Bachal and chosen the Harcourt Plains as their battleground. But this fight will not be as straightforward as our battle with the 14th Legion of Vega. We are hard burned to the planet and will arrive much earlier than scheduled. Each star will be deployed along multiple fronts to strike them before they expect us. Cobalt, your star will touch down behind this ridgeline. Advance on foot and set up a firing line in this position. From there, you should be able to catch them as they attempt to ford this river. This open terrain will be their undoing with our superior technology. I'm advising all stars to outfit their mechs with long-range loadouts.
That will grant us a great tactical advantage.
Exactly. They will be unprepared and highly reactive. Stay focused on the battle ahead. After Edo, disgraceful behavior will not be tolerated. Hold yourselves to the high level of honor and discipline expected of your station. And I promise you not only victory, but absolution.
Okay, so here we go. We're up to 320 tons. We're probably going to be... Oh, we're at 320 tons, just conveniently like that. Well, you know what? You switch to the Gauss rifle. Maybe I'll change this mech out. Do we have something a little more long-ranged, maybe? The other Stormcrow. There we go. Everything is very long-range now. Well, not maybe not very, very long-range, but, you know, we're more long-range than we were before. Let's do it. We'll see if everything goes according to their plans.
I doubt it.
Flight ops, Condor 672. Eyes on the drop site.
Interesting kind of crystal-looking mountain.
Opening drop bay doors. Cobalt, release imminent.
Cobalt Star, on site.
Advance to mark nav point and set up to hold that position, Cobalt. The rest of the 362nd will push them into the river. Leverage the heavy cover along the shoreline and pick the regulars apart at range. You will be holding the flank, Cobalt. Ensure that none break through.
Well, you know, maybe this is a free
back out on the field
other hand.
again.
Yeah, I was getting pretty restless traveling here.
I don't think I've ever seen Wimmer like this.
The whole galaxy. Everyone is so on edge.
Yeah, you'd think with Wimmer in charge and Perez on Walcott.
His actions cast a long shadow, even if Dieter Osis took Perez away with him.
It will get better once we have driven the 10th out. We just need a win.
Af, we will have it here, and pay back the Star Colonel for invoking Surkai on our behalf. That was no small gesture. She sacrificed her own honor to minimize the fallout on us.
It won't matter. Our
Okay, I'm
codices will be
guessing this is
stained
the
by Edo
sniping
for the rest of
location?
our careers.
The invasion has barely begun. There will be opportunities to make up for Turtle Bay. We must do better. What else can we
Okay,
do?
here we go.
New target.
We are here.
Commence the bombardment.
Everyone, take positions. The rest of the 362nd is going to be pushing
All right, so
our
we're
way.
trying
Pick them off while they ford the river.
LBX-AC5 to see how good. AC5
We're
is
incoming.
really good in MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries.
Detecting
Let's see if it's
long-range
any
weapons
good
on
in
those
plans.
tanks. We should prioritize them.
Really?
Target down.
New target.
It's literally just shooting practice right now.
Mech's headed your way, Cobalt Star.
Af, finishing them off.
Destroyed.
Where? I don't see any mechs. Oh, there they are.
New hostile detected.
We got a hunchback. Let me see if I can get his leg. I'm camping. Let me just see if I can hit him, period. Oh my god, I can't hit him.
Incoming missile.
Oh, they're shooting back now. I see. Oh.
Target.
Who did that?
Target destroyed.
I haven't used the AC5 enough, so it's hard to like get a hang of how much you need to lead your shot by.
That's it. Target down.
Reactor breach.
We got him.
Nice shot.
New target
Oh, you got his leg. Wow. That's not gonna go too well for him.
Enemy mechs
I don't think he had a leg, actually.
I don't even know if I should shoot at some of these enemies, like... Or is it gonna be a waste of ammo? Who is the slowest, easiest thing to hit?
Panther. Unless I see the fast Panther as well.
Finish one off.
At least I have plenty of ammo.
Helicopter!
Target destroyed.
Oh, they're coming to us.
Target destroyed. Incoming missile.
At last, I'm in range of my lasers. You know, I know I'm trying to aim when I'm like physically leaning closer to my monitor. Even though it doesn't help at all.
New target. Target destroyed.
So far, so good. This might be a freebie mission if it keeps up like this. Maybe just a chance to like let you recover from the damage you would have taken.
New hostile detected. Quick draw. New target.
Oh, right in the center torso. 1200 meters.
How's the Gauss rifle treating you?
Quite like it, actually.
New hostile detected.
I'm never gonna hit this.
Vulcan.
Oh, again, open the core.
Oh.
New target.
I'm going for the quick draw. It's a fatter target. Fat shaming right now. Okay, at least I'm hitting him now.
Target destroyed. New target.
Oh, you got his leg. Now I can hit him because he's slow moving.
Mech terminated.
Silver 1.
Okay.
This theater is clear.
This feels so good.
Af.
Looks so funny.
We have
Oh, we need to
visual
go
on the
across.
regulars' forward operating base in the hills across the river. Move quick and raise that base before they know what hit them.
Okay, looks like we're going in now.
Roger, Silver One.
That
We
suits
are on
me
our way.
just fine. I would like to get a little closer for this solid slug. Why am I even trying to shoot at these aircraft?
Target
Like, large
destroyed.
laser is what you probably need to hit the aircraft. So I can't tell if we're on an ice planet or not. It could just be the color of the, like, of the rock formations.
New target. Target destroyed.
So, I was looking at Comstar's intel for this planet before we left.
I thought you had stopped getting into places you are not supposed to be.
What can I say? Old habits die hard.
New hostile.
But it's said that this place is rich in minerals. Perfect for us to set up a mining outfit here.
No wonder ghost bears were trying to outbid us here.
All right, here we go.
Mech destroyed.
Target destroyed. New
Now I
hostile
no longer need accuracy.
Jet.
Yes, you got the reactor.
Wow. That's crazy, man.
Target. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. New hostile detected. Assassin. New target.
So I guess this is a okay. This is a secure and hold location.
Eliminated. That reactor's gonna blow.
One thing I do like about the small lasers is that they shoot really fast. A little extra shooting speed feels nice.
Ballmaster.
Oh god, I see him. Bringing a big boy in.
Cobalt, we are touching down north of your position to assist. Moving in now to engage the enemy.
Thank you for cutting me in the middle of the fight.
Course one.
What are they dropping? Something good? Okay, resume the fight.
Have time to bring many of the mechs online. They'll all have begun their booting sequence. Take out
The
as
battle
many of them
master is
as you
down?
can before they have a chance to finish.
You know, for a moment, I thought I brought too much ammo, but now I'm like, I think I brought just enough ammo.
Destroyed. Target destroyed.
Oh, nice. Somebody got the bomber.
Oh, we need to go fast.
Oh, okay. Throttle up.
Target.
Helicopter.
Target
Got the chopper. Okay, I guess we gotta go up this way. Okay, we got 4 minutes to destroy as many mechs as we can before they power. That's an interesting adder with a bunch of missiles. Oh, good. There's some ammo. There's some ammo we can scan up ahead. Scanning the ammo when I get a chance.
Hey, this Dawson's online.
Scan mode. Disengage.
Did they lie?
New target.
All I know is I need that ammo.
Target destroyed. Scan mode engaged.
Okay. I think I got the ammo.
Clean kill. Yeah, headshot.
Disengaged. New target. Incoming missile.
Oh my god.
Target destroyed.
There's a bunch of turrets here and stuff.
Target
Oh, here's the mechs that are offline. I'm gonna go for the mechs that are offline right now. They're just kind of scattered all around this base.
Target destroyed. Scan mode engaged.
Grabbing a few scans.
Scan salvage. Marked for pickup. Security overridden.
Oh, I hacked the turret control tower.
Scanning complete. Scan mode disengaged. Scan salvage. Marked for pickup.
The AC-5 is still really good at destroying all these turrets. That's another thing I appreciate.
Our victory is so close. Just a few more and we will have their base.
Battle Masters down,
We've got
Chargers
them right
down.
where we want them. This is it.
Yeah, I killed a Victor.
The final push.
This is unfair.
Panther.
You accepted Arbitral. This is the fight you agreed to.
New target.
It does seem a bit cheap, to be fair.
Star Commander's target is going critical.
Well, you know, we're the clans, you know. The honor applies when it applies, and then it doesn't apply when it doesn't apply. That's how the clans are.
Like, play by our rules.
Scan mode disengaged.
Do as I say, not say as I do, or whatever it is.
Destroyed.
The only difference between the clans and the Draconis combined is when you say, "Hey, this isn't fair." They kind of like laugh at you with the Giga Chet face, and they're like, "Yeah, I know."
Ooh, bunch of mags. We got a whole bunch of mags.
Oh yeah, here comes a Lance. K2 on its way.
Target.
There is a bit of sleep there. I think it's Hatamochi.
Destroyed.
There is, in fact, a Hatamochi. I guess I'm gonna commence my bombardment on it.
Center torch open.
Targeting. Got him.
Destroyed. New
Okay, now that the big threat's out, I'm moving up.
One enemy mech down.
Incoming missile.
I will say, I think I do prefer this autocannon, like, sound over the AC sound from the previous one.
New target.
Like, it has a better sound to it. Like, I didn't really like some of the other autocannon sounds. Like, this one, you know, I like the sound effect on the AC-5.
Target destroyed.
Nice.
Fortunately, my main weapons are not on the arms, because I got arm breaches, but my main weapon is not located in the arm.
Forward operating base pacified. Cobalt holding for orders.
This will reflect well in your codex. Now, we are showing the 10th Elshin withdrawing to the mountains, just as I anticipated. Cobalt, patch yourselves up, then prep for immediate redeployment. We have them on the run. We will bring a clean end to this fight.
So we got communication from the chat. Let me see. What criticism have you seen that doesn't really affect you, that you consider moot at this point? I haven't seen any criticisms of the game that I don't think are relevant. I don't think there has been any irrelevant criticisms overall. That was from Happy Teddy Bear. Welcome to the show, Bob Molly. Derek says one of his criticisms is the upgrading system. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the upgrading system. Phoenix says on the screen, the list of Omnipods, you can save the loadout. Okay, so that could be useful. What is something you would add to the game if you could? I would add in more mechs. I don't think 16 mechs are enough for a $50 game. I also would add in just random, like a career mode. Like, I think a career, for a $50 game, I feel like they could afford to have put a career mode in as well. Something with, like, more replayability. I also would like to see clan technology as an expansion into MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries with the option to stop at 3049 and wait for you to hit the OK. So you get to 3049 and it freezes time, and then after that you can choose to go past it, and then it will introduce the clan timeline in. That way you can have a guaranteed no clans, or you can introduce the clans at your own choosing. That's something I'd like to see. The overall weapon sounds are better in clans. I'd have to listen to them side by side. There's some I like and there's some I don't like. So Emily Wimmer says the 10th Alshaman are on the run. They believe they can scurry away like Valasek, but they will have a big surprise in the Dragon's Rift Mountains. All right, so we should have the Timberwolf unlocked. I killed 360 enemies, but looks like the Sheriff killed 540. I didn't even know there were that many enemies in the battle that time around.
I'm assuming it's like, 4 or 5 people in each tank. It's like, counting a tank as like 4 or 5 people.
Multi-kill. A multi-kill if I've ever seen it. That means, I guess we're getting beaten by Perez. Like, Perez has, like, the biggest multi-kills so far.
Yeah.
All right, so we do get a new mech. Let's go ahead and do it. Unlock the Timberwolf. So we spend the merit to get a Timberwolf, and then we'll just buy another one just so that each of us have one. This is the most famous of all clan mechs. It's the mech that, basically everyone says, oh, I can't wait to pilot the Timberwolf. That's basically the sentiment on it overall. And let's take a look. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use them in their stock configuration the first time around. I will change the weapon groups real fast though, because I doubt I'm gonna like the weapon groups that they chose. Okay, so let me see. Let's do the LRM-20s here in Chainfire. Then we'll do the large lasers. Probably also in Chainfire. And then we will do the ER medium lasers with the pulse laser. They may not be perfectly synchronized, but it's not the way I would design this mech. Machine guns, I don't even know what we're doing with the machine guns. We're just going to put them there. And then I guess the melee. This mech already has way too many weapon groups. I try to avoid 4 weapon groups where possible. Or no more than 4. But you know what? That'll just have to do. Okay, so we have the Timberwolf. The famous Timberwolf. And we'll probably be using this for a while. I'll get the other mechs for sure, but we're probably going to be using this. So it looks like that was basically a freebie mission, because all of our mechs are repaired, so I don't see any reason to spend more merit on it. So let's go into the science lab, and looks like we don't need to assign any more research, because we're not even done with this. So let's go ahead and get some new scientists. Oh, the science lab is fully upgraded. Interesting. The salvage op can't be... did we seriously max that out? I'll buy 2 more scientists. I'm gonna leave some merit in case we need to in case we need more technicians or something. So I want a little bit of flexibility. Does anyone need an upgrade? No. 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 And no. Okay. Off we go. Next mission. The next mission, an honest fight. Dispatcher Emily Wimmer. Target 10th Alshane regulars. Cobalt. Just as I anticipated, the 10th Alshane regulars appear to be executing a tactical withdrawal into the Dragon's Rift Mountains. While my forces engage the bulk of their remaining units, you will serve as our rear guard and help box them in. We have our prey right where we want them. It is time to move in for the kill. The regulars will surrender or join the ranks of the fallen comrades. I will update you as the operation unfolds once you hit the ground. So
Cobalt,
here we go.
Listen up. The 10th Alshian regulars may be battered and beaten, but they have yet to issue an official surrender. As I anticipated, they appear to be executing a tactical withdrawal into a region known as the Dragon's Rift Mountains. The tight mountainous terrain has made long-range scanning impossible, but aerial flyovers are picking up numerous fusion reactor signatures. It appears the bulk of the regulars' remaining forces are proceeding right into the mouth of our trap. My command Trinery will be waiting to greet them.
What do you command, Star Colonel?
Now that we have secured the hardcore plains, I want you to swing wide of our position and help us box the remaining Alshin regulars in. While I am leading the attack against the bulk of the Alshin forces, I need you to approach from the northwest point and clear out any rear guard that may be in place. Then link up with us at a designated rally point. We must disrupt these delaying actions, or the fighting will never cease.
AF, we will deploy immediately.
Good. Do not let me down, Star Commander.
Okay, so a trinary is 15 mechs, because, you know, it's 3 stars, 15 mechs. You know, they like their puns with, like, stellar constellations and stuff. Okay. Ready?
We exceed the tonnage.
Oh. Then let's drop... How about this?
Nope, 5 more.
Where is our tonnage at?
Top right.
I don't see it in the... Okay, there it is, right here. Okay. Let's bring the Nova in. Wait, no, bring the Stormcrow in.
Perfect.
All right, there we go. Unless we get attacked immediately or we're needed somewhere, I will also... We'll get a close-up look at the mech that we're piloting.
Flight ops, Condor 117. Low-vis instrument approach to the LZ.
Copy 17. LZ is clear of hostiles, so drop at your discretion.
F, our discretion. 117 out.
Cobalt Star is on site, Star Colonel. Proceeding along nav route.
AF, my forces have already engaged the regular units. Be advised, their numbers are greater than we could have anticipated. They are weaponizing the tight terrain to negate our tech's range advantages.
Solid copy.
So that is our Timberwolf,
Regulars
also
dead
known
ahead.
as the Mad Cat to the Inner Sphere.
Screening for their main force.
Some people regard this
have
as
it.
the perfect mech.
Would you be some people?
I think it is definitely a very...
The Surats have the high ground on us.
Stay mobile.
I think
None of
there's
us
an
will make it out of
argument
this
for
in
it.
one piece.
We need to take out the L-arm carriers. Getting close if you can. The missiles have to arm mid-flight.
Incoming missile.
Like, this mech can basically do anything you want, and it's not slow. That's one of its big things, is that despite being a 75-ton mech, it is still traveling at a very comfortable 81 kilometers. Unfortunately, we have the crummy LRM-20s rather than the very nice Artemis LRM-20s.
Catapult.
Catapult C4.
New target. Target destroyed.
Watch out. More regulars hitting the field.
Stay on them. Do not let them get away from you.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Okay, that's the... Oh, somebody's behind me.
New target.
Where did this guy come from?
Moving out, Star Commander.
Target destroyed. Scan mode engaged. New target.
Okay, I am moving up. This mech is not lightly armored either. Like I said, this mech kind of has everything going for it. To the point that some people would say that the successor mech to it, the Mad Cat Mark II, isn't necessarily better than it.
Criticals, stand back.
Regulars down.
Check your tactical map and keep moving, Cobalt 1.
Okay, I was just
Hostiles
out of the
keep
explosion
pouring
map.
in. Wipe out all the regular forces on your way to the rally point. We need to box them in and crush them.
Aft.
I don't know if we missed
Supposedly,
any
these
cargo,
regulars'
but...
nickname is Death Before Retreat. They are doing their best to live up to it.
Scan mode.
Yuichi says it is because they lost their home during the Ronin Wars.
Hostile detected. Phoenix Hawk.
Star Captain Gabriel, sit rep.
We're taking heavy fire in our position. Requesting support.
Cobalt 1, move in and provide Silver 6 with fire support immediately. No unnecessary losses today.
Aft, Star Colonel.
Critical. Target destroyed.
The mech does get a bit spicy once you fire all of its weapons, but it also sinks its heat at a pretty comfortable rate.
Disengaged.
It has a very iconic cockpit, too. Like, I remember this cockpit well.
New hostile detected. Orion.
Ryan.
Oh, I lost targeting on it, of course.
MechWarrior 5.
Enemy down!
I'm almost out of ammo, unfortunately, because they don't carry a lot of ammo.
Nice shot!
New target. Target destroyed. New target. Target destroyed.
That's fine, though. I am more than willing to mix it up close. In fact, I prefer to mix it up close.
Unit down.
Destroyed.
Although these weapon groups are a little bit confusing, I'm making it work. That's all that matters. I'm making it work. There's a Vulcan. A Shadowhawk. I'm putting the star on the Shadowhawk.
Target destroyed.
There's just these crummy turrets, just like crummy vehicles. Oh, that's a helicopter.
Who are you monsters?
As I said before, we are Smoke Jaguar. We lay claim to this world, and we will have it.
I got a Warhammer coming up.
I already lost my home to Razzle Hockey in filth once. I will not lose this one.
Destroyed.
We almost got that Shadowhawk. It's not quite down, though.
Target destroyed. New target. Target destroyed.
Their mechs are not holding out against us.
Scan.
Easy marks.
Cobalt
Okay,
1,
we got salvage.
My command star is now engaged. Move it.
Still advancing to the rally point.
Oh, how many repairs?
These
does this give us?
Surats refuse to roll over.
I'm guessing we're
They
both out
may
of
be from
ammo.
the inner sphere, but they are
Yeah.
still MechWarriors.
How bad is your damage?
Hey, detecting hostile
not
activity
too
up
bad.
ahead.
Stay
Everybody
sharp,
win, or-
Cobalt 1.
You can
We have
have it,
forces
it's fine.
attempting to target your
Have you
flanks.
used it?
I just need ammo, to be honest.
Yeah, no, you go for it. I'm in better shape than you. And I actually am not the biggest LRM fan in the world. I'm happy to
Systems
shoot lasers.
offline.
I'm already thinking about what this thing might be like with SRM, though, to be honest.
Yeah, what's funny is even though this is the Prime config, the most famous version of this mech, for me, is the ERPPC version of it. Like, if we had Artemis, that would help quite a bit, but we don't. I'm gonna suck this up through the rocks, scan it through the rocks, and I'm on my way.
There's another Timberwolf down here.
Closing in on rally point, Star Colonel. Star Colonel Wimmer? Do you read me?
Silver 1 took a heavy autocannon hit. She is showing operational, but I cannot hail her on the command channel. Form up on her position and defend her from these barbarians!
These barbarians!
Clear out. Target
So the Mad Cat, or the Timberwolf's name in the Inner Sphere is the Mad Cat, and the reason for that is because it has superficial resemblance to both the Marauder and the Catapult. So they took the Marauder and the Catapult and fused it into Mad and Cat. It's especially confusing because the clans have a mech known as the Mad Dog. So you have Mad Cats and Mad Dogs.
Everybody's mad.
Yeah, it's like everything is just pissed off. Or maybe they're just fans of the Mad Cat gaming hardware.
No escape from them now.
I really like the new machine guns.
All units,
I do like the sound of them.
do not give these demons an inch.
Oh, assault mech. Banshee 3. Oh, well.
It is not the good version of the Banshee, but it's still an assault mech. It might eat some damage.
It also Hunchback 4G.
That is more of a threat. How do we get over there is the next question.
We need to protect the Timberwolf.
What happened?
We cannot let that Timberwolf die, apparently.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's actually a lot of stuff here. It's not just that. Like this is their entire position right here.
Nice one.
That Timberwolf is going to die.
Okay, one of them's down. Watch your fire for like any friendly fire. We might so we don't accidentally destroy it.
He's lost a leg.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Is this supposed to be a reference to
There are
MechWarrior
offline
2?
repair
Rescuing
bays
the
here.
Timberwolf?
We have yet to secure the codes for them. One of these Surats might have them.
Might be worth scanning some of the down regulars.
Okay, this thing is
Their
glowing.
officers
I'm
may
guessing this
carry
is going to be
codes
the
with them.
target. Yep.
We got something. Might be able to get those repair bays up and running.
Wait, there's a repair thing up there?
Yeah, on that roof.
What did we do? Link gate open? Oh, okay. There's a... Go ahead and take that repair bay that just popped up.
Okay.
We definitely do not give it to Emily Wimmer, though.
Did we give it to Ezra? No.
There's two of them.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm going to send Ezra into this one.
Order received.
Definitely do not let Emily repair, though. That would be stupid.
No. Why would we let the person we're protecting repair?
Yeah, dude, don't let her repair. You know, you wouldn't want to do that. Don't be a dummy.
Let me out.
That is not the way of the clans.
Let me out.
That's it. Target down.
I can't get out.
Where are you?
I don't know. It's all dark.
Oh, we're under attack.
Attack out.
Hostile terminated.
Well, there's no time to wait. Into the battle. We've fallen for their trap. The old jam the repair bay trick.
Mech destroyed.
Oh, they brought a stalker this time. Wow.
Focusing on your target.
Mech destroyed.
Oh,
we're on the stalker. Did you make it out?
Somehow I'm like nowhere near where I was. I like supposed to be somewhere else.
Nav point Charlie clear. We crushed them down to the last warrior.
Oh, that was it. That was it.
Not so fast, Cobalt 1. My
Wait.
star is picking up movement. We have hostiles closing in.
Oh, it's a big lance.
We still have plenty of fight left in us. All units, attack!
Cobalt, weapons free.
This is our first Atlas. What direction are they coming from, though? Where are they, is the question.
They're coming from the west, I think. Yeah, west.
They're not just bringing the mechs either. It looks like they've got helicopters. They got a Marauder too with them.
Got one.
I'm engaging the Marauder 2.
Okay.
On your target.
I'm switching them onto the Marauder 2 right now.
That's the new one I can see.
That thing is toast. Get out of here.
Affirmative. On your target.
Yeah, I'm on the Thunderbolt as well. Dispatching Grimace Shakes.
Got one. Mech destroyed.
The Warhammer is on the right side. Unfortunately, the star is blocking me, so I'm just going to launch missiles.
Right arm gone, Star Commander.
The Atlas,
On
very
target,
slow
Star
in the
Commander.
background. Elite pilot. He's an elite pilot. Well, I'm just going to bombard him.
You have fought well, Freeborn, but you are finished.
All regulars stand down. Cease fire and stand down. Smoke Jaguar, we surrender.
A wise choice. Intelligence to match your bravery, but your forces were overmatched. Cobalt 1, our work here is done. Elementals will round up the All-Shane regulars. Return to the Ixchel and await orders from the Star Colonel. She will prep your next assignment.
At least it's not a Steiner Scout Lance. I mean, if it was 4 Atlases, that'd probably be easier, considering the Atlas kind of stinks as far as mechs go.
I know.
Emily Wimmer says, Tysa Zimmer made a wise choice. Finally, a Kuritan warrior that lived up to their reputation. The Elementals are rounding up the prisoners as we speak. So it looks like damage is going to be pretty inexpensive as well. Number 6 says, that's a Hero Atlas skin, isn't it? Pff, I have no idea. I don't recognize it myself.
No, me neither.
The 10th Alshan regulars have surrendered, though the rest of the planetary militia refuses to stand down.
I do not understand. I thought the common people would be glad to be rid of their Kuritan overlords.
They are afraid,
afraid they will meet a similar fate to the people of Edo.
I am not Cardera Perez, and he is not here. Galaxy Commander Dieter has taken Perez with him to invade Wolcott on a very short leash.
Irrelevant, Star Colonel. News of your unit's involvement in the massacre has followed you here. They fear a similar fate.
What would you suggest to ease these fears?
Make bondsmen out of those captured from the 10th Al-Shain. Have them be ambassadors on your behalf.
It does not work like that, Demi-Presenter. Bondsmen must be claimed in the heat of combat. And no such claims came from our battle with the Alshan regulars.
Star Colonel, if I may. We might have someone better. My bondsman Yuichi was claimed on Turtle Bay. He could speak on our behalf.
Very well. I will take direct charge of Yuichi. He will assist Demi-Presenter Akari and I with the local populace.
That still leaves us with the issue of the planetary militia.
Indeed, it does. The 362nd now has two major objectives. One, secure high-value assets throughout the system. Two, destroy all partisan opposition. If Turtle Bay taught us anything at all, we must be on guard for more than just planetary militia after what their Yugawa did. I will evaluate our high-priority targets and prepare our mission briefs. Star Commander Jaden, take time to prep your star for redeployment. Once we have our targets, we will need to move fast to secure them.
It will be done, Star Colonel.
It's like, it's so funny how the clans are just like, oh my god, everyone doesn't surrender. This just doesn't make sense. It's hard to imagine a civilization like the clans existing for how, stupid they are. It's like, how could you be such an advanced society that has complete records of the Inner Sphere's history and then be like, gosh darn it, why don't you just lose and surrender? It doesn't make sense. It's like the clans are like, what? You do not just die and give up dishonorable barbarians, savages. They get so confused. And I blame the writers. I blame the original writers for making the clans a bit comedically goofy at times.
They really are, aren't
they? There's a series of stupid advanced civilizations that couldn't exist, and the clans would be amongst them because I'll give it. They can have their honor system, but they have it's like. Are all of you uneducated? Did none of you read the human history? Descent in a conquered city from our times. You just look at Afghanistan, Iraq, the conquered population, seldom do people just fall in line. It's just not the way it works. It's silly to be bashing your heads in how can this be? It makes no sense. Okay, so we're going to modify this mech because I really don't like the standard config. Let's just stick with it for now. But what we're going to do is... You can modify yours as well if you want.
Yeah, I'm currently doing that, actually. Just sort of looking at what I could do, possibly.
Okay, so let's do... So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 energy hardpoints. Let me see what I want to do here. I think what I want to do is, let's get rid of the machine guns first. The machine guns would typically be used for dealing with infantry, but that's not a problem, so we don't have to worry about that. I think I want to do... I'm gonna do something different. We're gonna do something. Let's do all pulse lasers for a change. How about that? A pulse laser build could be interesting. Now we will have to scale down our missiles because in order to accommodate the heat. Well, not necessarily. We are going down from large lasers. So maybe we don't need to do that. Let's swap these out. Because do not use standard LRMs. You have to use Artemis. The standard LRMs are... Why can't I do this? Oh, it's too big? Okay. 15s. So be it. That just gives us more space, though. That means... missiles.
Okay, I'm done.
Let's get some Artemis ammo in here. Let's get some Artemis ammo in here. We're going to need more than that. We're definitely going to need more than that. Oh, wow. So there's no room to do anything in the leg. Let's just put an armor plate here, because like we're definitely going to put an armor plate in. I need at least 6 tons of ammo? Question mark. Let's do one of these. Let's do one of these. I do want some extra armor. I mean, the armor actually, you know, I don't feel like the Timberwolf was suffering on armor, so maybe I don't want armor. I'll put on a double heatsink. And then maybe a quarter plate on each arm. Okay, so this should simplify the build pretty tremendously. And what we will do now is change its weapon groups. So now we should have much, much prettier weapon groups. So I will do these, and then I will do those pulse lasers. And then the melee. So in a lot of ways, this thing is now like just like a brutish version of the Mad Dog. It's like basically missiles and pulse lasers, but it's like bulkier and it should have much better heat. And so overall, it should be a much simpler mech to use. Okay, so those are my customizations. What did you wind up choosing?
I've done something wrong. Oh, that's what it was. Sorry.
I see. So you basically kept it kind of the same, but you went for the Artemis missiles?
Artemis SRM-6, and loads more cooling, and more armor.
Look at that. It looks really weird when it has the short missile pods.
I did something wrong, though. I kind of confused myself. Oh, I need more armor, that's what it is. I was 1 ton less than I needed.
Do you need any more time?
No, I'm good now.
Okay, so let's go in the order of drop weight, whatever's the lowest one. Looks like 315 is the 355. 340. 340 is the lowest. Okay, Combat Patrol. From Emily Wimmer, Korchevo Militia, Taisa Zimmer, and the bulk of the Alshane regulars may have surrendered, but splinter units have joined forces with the embittered planetary militia to drag this fight out. We must figure out who is supplying them and show them that doing so is very bad for business and their health. Move into AO and investigate the target strongholds that could unveil their backers. In we go.
While the Taisa, Simmer, and the bulk of the Alshin regulars have surrendered, we have reports that splinter forces affiliated with the regulars have joined up with pockets of embittered planetary militia, unwilling to follow suit. They're intent on dragging this fight on as long as they can.
Foolish.
Be that as it may, we must pound these forces into submission. But we are currently in the dark on where these splinter forces and militia units are hiding, and who is supplying them. If we can find out who the party or parties are that are arming these upstarts, we can disrupt the supply chains and draw them out.
Do we know where to look?
I was provided a list of local defense contractors known to do business with the DCMS in the past. I passed it along to your watch for review.
Following up on the Demi-Presenter's intel, we have employed aerial surveillance probes to sweep every inch of the region these contractors operate out of to try and find targets of interest. Based on these sweeps, we have identified facilities across this region that could be utilized as makeshift logistics centers.
That is good news.
Cobalt, you will be dropped into the AO and investigate the suspected strongholds. Extract all intel you can find on these groups. If they are assisting in system partisans, bringing these companies to heel could choke out the malicious arms suppliers.
It will be done, Star Colonel.
This one sounds like it's gonna be a nice and honest, like just search and destroy kind of mission. I don't mind that, you know. I'm kind of like, you know, I'm good with it.
Yep.
Oh, one last thing we do need to do. Let me check if there's any research. That is one thing I did not do. Okay, we do need to put in some research. Let's do anything about lasers. Laser heat. Laser duration. Alright, that's everything we can do there. That means back in we go. Okay, so our revised Timberwolves now. And otherwise, I guess we can bring another slightly bigger mech. Not necessarily a good idea, because I honestly think the Stormcrow is just fine. I don't think we need to... I think the Stormcrow does the job just fine. Alright, I'm locking in.
Yep.
Derek says that it was a stock skin. Yeah, I don't have them memorized, to be honest.
Me neither.
Dragon's Rift Mountains, Courchevel. Smoke Jaguar Occupation Zone.
Flight ups, Condor 117. Low-vis instrument approach to the LZ.
Copy 17. LZ is clear of hostiles. Cleared to drop at your discretion.
Reactor online.
Roger, our discretion. 17 out.
Weapons online.
Mechs deployed. 17 out.
All systems nominal.
Alright, we're in the battle.
We are proceeding to the marked point, Star Colonel. I
I
will
need to
relay any
change.
findings.
AO scans are not detecting any operational fusion reactors. Could be the terrain again, or their forces are still shut down. Just be on guard.
I actually really like the new
Requesting we shift to a private
I like
comms
the
channel,
sound it
Star
makes,
Commander.
I will say that. Sounds a little more
Switched.
explosive.
What is on
I
your
think
mind?
they sound better
guys?
than the LRMs.
This area is quiet as a tomb. You think they will offer up the info on who is feeding them the supplies without a fight? They're waiting for the right time to hit us.
So, these are paltry militia units. If they take us out, we are not worthy of calling ourselves Smoke Jaguars.
Disengaged.
Yeah. We can handle anything these sewer rats throw at us.
Scan mode.
Sensors are quiet, Star Commander.
Let's kick
Nothing
over
on
this
the
roster.
scanner.
See if it's hiding anything.
Picked up a signal. Looks like a data
me?
vault. Moving to scan.
Scan mode engaged.
Okay, there's the scanner target.
Yeah, I'll let you do it, Bill.
Interfacing with the vault console.
Scan mode
Done.
disengaged.
Scan uploaded, Star Colonel.
Scan received. Reviewing it now.
Guys, my sensors are
Your
Contact!
sensors are what? Oh, here they
Counter.
come.
New hostile.
I knew this was a trap.
At least we know we are in the right place.
Incoming missile.
Alright, time to try out our revised vents.
Destroyed. New target. Target destroyed. Incoming missile.
That
Engaging
is
Star
more than I was
Commander's target.
expecting.
Enemy mech down and out.
New target. Target destroyed.
Oh, we're doing really good. This is really nice.
Down they go.
I think I'm starting to warm up to the new pulse lasers. Like, I wasn't sure about their
I am
look. I'm
sending you your
starting
next
to warm
target,
up to them.
Cobalt. The intel from that data vault contained routes for supply pickups.
Oh.
It appears our local contractor is distributing
simulator?
arms on behalf of Luthian Armor Works to aid the Courchevel militia.
Scan.
Huh.
Disengaged.
No wonder they're trying to keep us away from here.
See what else you can find. We need to know where their supply pickups are taking place.
Well, off we go. This is a bit of a walk. Looks like it's just a bunch of, like, rock masses in between. Wouldn't be
I have
surprised
eyes
if
on
we get hit
militia
by
air
something.
units. They have some firepower at their disposal.
New target.
Target eliminated.
Target.
I am not going
destroyed.
to waste my lasers on those
Cobalt,
guys. Or
head on a
my
swivel.
missiles on those
They
guys.
know we're here poking around.
still think your bondsman can win the hearts and minds of these violent spheroids, Ez?
I do. Although I admit, it will be difficult. Especially with the specter of Ito still hanging over us.
It will be a lot easier for Yuichi to get through to them if we cut off their arms suppliers.
Detecting militia units. Up ahead.
They're not taking any chances.
New target.
So far, nothing terribly impressive. All that battle mech lines, and now we're kind of like out of business with targets.
Scan mode.
SV says hello from Costa Rica. Welcome to the show. This is MechWarrior 5 Clans. It came out, what, last week? I think last week it came out.
Scan mode engaged.
I gotta scan. Oh, wait. Battle mechs.
That is trouble, Costa Rica.
Destroyed. New target.
Okay, we got him.
Incoming missile.
I have them on the Orion.
Target.
Oh, wow. We're back to hosing people down. This guy is washed.
Destroyed.
It's okay. Some of their death animations are really weird. They like pop up into the air.
All these independent weapon suppliers. No wonder the Inosphere is such a mess.
Her like voice is weird.
It is true.
She's like really.
Multiple
sounds really far
outfits
away.
with government backroom deals and hidden agendas. You were just begging for trouble.
Our way is cleaner. Everything under one banner. The clan controls all.
Likely not enough profit in that model for these spheroids. Their greed has already set them back so far.
So they're talking about like proprietary weapon manufacturers there. That's the reason why Omnitech works. It's basically the only reason why Omnitech works. Either way, off we go. So far, this mission is not putting up too much resistance.
You have been targeting me a lot. I've definitely taken more damage than most, so I'm happy to take a slightly more backseat.
Hostiles
Okay, that's
blocking our
fine.
route.
I don't mind taking the lead.
New target. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. New target.
Junky vehicles again.
Enemy down.
Nothing too impressive.
Target destroyed. New target.
So, how would you say Tier 5 Inner Sphere LRMs, for example, compare to Clan LRMs? It's still an incredibly big difference.
What's annoying is, like, I feel like the damage is a little different in this. Like, enemies seem to take a little more damage than I would expect them to. But if let's say I do factor that into consideration.
Your path is clear, Star Commander.
Then I would say Inner Sphere Tier 5s feel stronger by comparison. But I feel like the reason for that is just because of the differences. The enemies just seem a little tankier. Like, not the mechs, but the vehicles feel a little tankier. And to me, the missiles seem a little more inaccurate. They don't feel as accurate as they would normally be.
I agree. And but does that match the lore? Would the lore say Tier 5?
I don't know that's like a very like technical specification about like how accurate LRMs are. I don't know how accurate an LRM could be expected to be.
Target destroyed.
Because the thing is, the technical answer is that every manufacturer could have a differently performing LRM.
Yeah, that was.
It's just like an AC-10. An AC-10 is not as descriptive as one would think, because each model will have a different interpretation on what the 10 in an AC-10 means. Like, you could have 5 different AC-10s, and all 5 of them could fire totally different munitions.
It's interesting you say that, because in the book that I was reading on what do you call it? The
are we
great
supposed to
tech.
scan
Jaguar 1, I count 3 data vaults and offline repair base.
Okay,
let's
yeah.
go.
Leave no intel unaccounted for.
I'll run back up the hill and get that one.
I'm getting this really close by one. Also, keep an eye for a repair bay. They mentioned something about it.
Scan salvage.
Oh, there's
Marked
potentially
for
3 up here.
I'm gonna destroy anything explosive just to stop any accidents from happening. Oh, I can't go up.
Scanning complete.
Got it.
Eyes up, Cobalt 1. Hostiles incoming.
They are not gonna make this easy.
Wait, battle mechs are dropping in.
No intel. They appear to be codes of
Emperor?
some kind.
I'm just gonna
Enter them into the repair base.
Okay,
Could
we are
use some
working our
repairs
way
before
up
we
to
get
it.
back.
Yeah, I'm back to you.
This has been a
Let's
slog.
run off. I should have guessed that was gonna happen.
New hostile detected. New hostile detected.
Reactor breached. They're lighting up.
Destroyed. Target destroyed. New target. Target.
So this is what I mean by like okay, I understand the Mad Dog is a really iconic mech, but I kind of feel like what is the point of the Mad Dog when you have the Timberwolf? The Timberwolf is just a better Mad Dog.
No escape from them now.
And honestly, with the PPC configuration on the Timberwolf is just a better Hellbringer. And with the configurations that the Timberwolf has, it's also just a better summoner. So, like, the problem with the heavyweight class is every single mech they brought in is just redundant to the Timberwolf. What they should have brought in was something like the Rifleman 2C. Because the Rifleman 2C would be very different in general.
Destroyed. Target destroyed.
Oh, we can scan these over here and get the repair base.
Oh, yeah. Let's get those online then, because we definitely need one.
Got another. Codes uploaded.
Scans are complete.
Repair bays are functional.
I might just jump up one now.
Utilize the repair bays while you can, Cobalt 1. Keep yourself intact out there.
Hopefully it lets me out this time.
I don't know what other heavy mechs I would add, but I certainly would have done the Rifleman 2C. And like I said, they did it because those are the most recognized. But like, I definitely think that the mechs are too redundant. That's one of my complaints there.
Down.
Well, here's an interesting question. Why the Hellbringer and not the Warhammer 2C, for example?
So the Warhammer 2C, I believe, is an assault mech. Like, they added some weight to it, so it would be in the assault category. Same with the Marauder. I believe they added some weight to it, so I think the Marauder 2C is also in the assault category.
Oh, yeah. What are we doing?
Eliminate the militia forces? I don't see any militia forces.
Cobalt, we're detecting multiple
mech.
fusion cores activating in the proximity of your position.
Target.
Moving to investigate.
Battle mech?
Well, they're coming out of those barns.
Militia units sighted. Moving to engage.
Shred them all to pieces.
It's like Artemis LRM-15 is just straight up better than like LRM-20. Like, the extra missiles don't mean anything if the missiles are inaccurate.
Yeah, because you're actually getting like 15 hitting whereas the LRM-20 you make it 10.
Destroyed. New target. Target destroyed.
Oh, really?
Matter
Like
who
these
is arming them.
SRMs?
Their machines do not measure up.
We will keep piling them up until they get the message, or none are left standing.
The thing is, the Jaguars chose the wrong great house to attack if they wanted people to just surrender. Like, you should have gone for, like, a different great house. The people, here's who you should not attack. You should not attack the Combine or the Capellan Confederation if you want people to just surrender.
The problem is they're kind of all quite stubborn, aren't they?
Marked for pickup.
I mean, all of them, I mean, the one that's gonna be, well, even Merrick can agree on defense. On defense, Merrick can agree. Merrick does not agree on
It
offense,
appears
so.
we have squeezed this area for all we can. Now wipe out their remaining forces.
Ah!
Destroyed. New
Mech destroyed.
target destroyed.
Can the Mad Dog run SRM6s? Yeah, it can. That's actually what we did with one of our Mad Dog builds.
Mech destroy.
Yeah, I got SRM6s on mine. And they don't like it. They're really, really focusing on me, actually.
New hostile detected. Assassin.
Mech destroy.
The 5 pulse lasers feel pretty good, I will say that. I wasn't sure if I was just being kind of silly with them, but like, no, they do feel like they do some damage.
Oh, we got a bunch of medium and heavy mechs here.
Target.
It's a crab and
yeah, I'm switching them onto the crab because it's more visible.
Mech terminated.
Got an Orion?
Affirmative. On your target.
Step it back a little bit. Cool down.
New target.
They are body blocking me right now, as usual. They love to do that.
Mech destroy. Area is clear. Looks like we took them past their last fighter.
I much prefer to fight against
Sensor
the
is
clans
clear,
than play as the clans
now head to
overall.
the extraction zone. I have dispatched a dropship to collect you.
Like, I don't mind seeing the fight from the Jaguar perspective, but like in terms of my preferences, I would much rather play as the Draconis combined fighting against the Jaguars rather than or any faction. I'm even willing to play as Davion against the clans.
Jaguar 1.
You must really not like the clans.
I just think they're too stupid. Like they're like basically the clans are basically like super Davion. So like they're if Davion is normally the worst thing in the game, the clans are like super Davion.
Likely the malicious heavy hitters.
Oh, really?
I have no assets in the
Well,
area to
right in the war. I
reinforce.
get in the war.
You will have to face them alone.
Understood. Eyes up, everyone.
All right, they're on the Orion. I just chose the first thing I could see. I'm probably going to go for the Battlemaster next.
Destroyed.
Targeting the
Following your
Battlemaster.
lead.
Marauder right in front of me.
Damn, I thought that Battlemaster would go down. Onto the Marauder.
Target destroyed.
Onto the Hunchback.
Target destroyed.
They are obsessed
Nothing on
with me.
sensors. Jaguar 1. All militia forces are dead or knocked offline.
Acknowledged.
Did they just cut? Wait, what happened to my cutscene? They probably just said, "Oh, good job, etc." So Emily says these inferior militias must be shaking in fear. They now know they are no match for us on the battlefield. We must keep reinforcing that message. It's time to clamp down on their necks and squeeze the fight and life out of them. Well, we got more honor. I think that got us to level 11, which means we should be on our way to the Gargoyle. All right, got a new chassis coming in. 800 merit as well. All right, well, the first thing we're going to do immediately is let's go unlock the Gargoyle. Now, we're back on the easy missions right now. Maybe that's how they designed the game. Like, the beginning of the chapter is easy, then the final chapter is, like, challenging.
Yeah, it makes sense.
All right, so we got the Gargoyle, our first assault mech, and then, of course, I'll buy a second one.
So has it got...
Let's go ahead and load it up. The
Kind of looks like a baby Atlas.
Yeah, it has like a face.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Atlas, or not the Atlas, the Gargoyle is an 80-ton mech. And let's take a look at what it's got. We've got, and we have 2 LB5Xs. That's kind of cool. An ER small laser, 2 SRMs. That doesn't seem like a terrible build overall. I mean, I can live with that.
Small laser, one ER small laser just seems a bit weird.
That's like such a BattleTech thing. Like the Awesome has one small laser, the Black Knight has one small laser, the Hunchback has one small laser. It's just it's such a BattleTech thing.
Banshee 3 as well, I guess.
And it has a pretty pleasant speed of 81 kilometers. You know, I know that normally I run it in its default config. I think it's I'm just going to remove that small laser real fast, and I'm just going to put a half plate of armor on it.
I might do the same.
Because like, I'm not about that small laser.
You can actually fit 2 in, can you? Yeah.
Well, you could put 1 full ton in.
Yeah, nice.
Or a half ton in, whatever it is.
I think I just put 2 quarter tons in because I'm weird.
I'm going to go ahead and...
We'll see. 1 second. I like to look at the Omnipod layouts before highlighting them. Yeah,
do I just do... Yeah, I'm going to leave it like this. I'm a little worried about its ammo because they never give these mechs enough ammo. That is a concern of mine, but you know, we'll see.
Oh, that's funny.
What's our drop weight? 365? That might be too much. We'll see, though.
One of the Omnipod builds makes it basically into the same build we have for our Storm Crew.
I guess we fully upgraded the science lab and the salvage operation because we're not really getting anything else. Let's add more. We're really using a lot of lasers, so let's try to upgrade our lasers. Oh, here we go. Heat is good, too. Definitely want that. Where was that heat upgrade at? I guess we couldn't afford them both. You know, we're also using pulse lasers, so maybe I'll upgrade our pulse lasers. Okay, I'll do pulse lasers, pulse laser heat, and I guess sensor range. Why not, I guess. There we go. So we got some of that in. Let's go check the barracks. Okay, we got... All right, so evasion is maxed out. Good. Evasion not quite maxed out, but getting there. Not quite, but getting there. Not quite, but getting there. And 1 more level on her. So, okay. Our evasion is moving around pretty nicely. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. Let's see what the next lowest tonnage mission is. This is a 365, 375, 355.
Cobalt.
Okay.
The Clan Watch has uncovered movement records that indicated a high-ranking militia leader has fled to a fortified base resting on a large pocket of farmland. I dispatched Shadow Binary, led by Star Captain Adam Bess, to verify this information and cut the head off the snake should a target of opportunity present itself. Shadow Binary is now reporting heavy resistance. Their forces are pinned down.
They failed to meet the grade. We will do better.
That is what Shadow One said. Do not let your ambitions get the better of you, or you will find yourself overseeing salvage cleanup for more competent warriors.
Understood.
I am assigning you as a response force. Drop into the AO and find out the status of the situation. If you have an opportunity to destroy key militia targets, take it. The safety of Shadow Binary is secondary to our main objectives. They had their chance.
Getting owned by planetary
if key
militia
assets are in the field, we have a chance to end this obnoxious resistance to our rightful rule of this system. See that it is done, Star Commander.
All right, it's gargoyle time. I'm a little worried about ammo. Also, I didn't read this. Pinned down. Emily Wimmer is our dispatcher. Target, Korchevel Militia. Cobalt, Star Captain Adam Bess is reporting heavy resistance inside a large pocket of farmland. I dispatched Shadow Binary to find a high-ranking militia leader. I am deploying you as a response force to assist them in finding the priority target. For Kerensky's sake, execute better than Shadow Binary. Their ineptitude is unworthy of our namesake. If there is a high-value target, we can knock off and quell these pockets of resistance. We can tame this system sooner. Hit the mark and deliver, Cobalt, and I will consider you for the most prestigious assignments moving forwards. This is what I'm talking about. They're basically like, oh my god, like 10 of our battle mechs were owned or get in the process of getting owned by militia. Pfft, they just stink. You know, there's no consideration to kind of like, wow, maybe we should take these militia guys a bit more serious. Pfft, unworthy. They suck ass motherfucking losers. Like, it's like the clans are silly.
They're really dumb. We're also 10 tons over again.
Yeah, I guess we'll bring in the Hellbringer? The AC Hellbringer?
So, if I had to make one other small complaint about this game, I feel like you don't get enough missions with a mech before you unlock another one. I feel like
the pace is quite fast.
It's extremely fast, and I feel like just one more mission in between each would probably, I don't know, I feel like it might just make it a little bit better.
Once again, if there's no action immediately, we'll take a look at the mech first, but if we're under attack, then I will skip it. The gargoyle should have some interesting details, because it does have this, like, man-shaped head and everything. Yeah, there's a reason it's called the gargoyle. It's also known as
Condor
the mana war to the
flight
inner
ops.
sphere.
You are cleared into the AO with vectoring at your discretion.
Looks like it might be a hot
Be advised,
drop.
enemy anti-air and
Yeah, looks
hostile
like
ground
it.
forces
Okay,
near the
yeah,
LZ.
we're just gonna get in there and beat some butt.
Copy ops. Acknowledge enemy
I
activity.
mean, I feel like this mech could be pretty
Advancing
fun.
under
I
fire.
like the sound of 2 SRM6s and 2 AC5s.
Toss right into the
Also
fire.
pretty quick.
Nothing we have not seen before.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, just like
I like
old
the
Ibrahim's
pace of
Handrail
the-
regiments on Huntress.
At least he's not around to beat you if you take too many hits.
Destroyed.
Yeah. Because you would be dead. Get your heads in the game.
Ah, there's a
kids.
locust on the right
This
side?
is for real.
Target eliminated.
Target destroyed.
Oh, these LBX 5s are nice.
I do like the spread is
have
bad
more
on them, it
incoming,
seems.
Cobalt.
Hostile detected.
Cobalt.
And they
My
shoot
star
quick.
counted at least one reinforced mech company backed by armor and artillery.
Is that Colonel
Really?
Westbrook
Knowing
again?
what condition they are in.
He has so many identities, it's crazy.
So they have the numbers on us.
Back up. That reactor's gonna blow.
Target.
Star Captain
Oh yeah,
Vance,
the
hostile
spread is
max
much
down.
better. You can actually
We
fire
need
this
to
a
get
little
out
bit
from under
further
these
away.
guns. Advance up on my mark now.
Maybe I've been
Maybe
sleeping on
take those
LBX
things out.
AC5.
They maybe don't do as
Cobalt,
much
watch
damage
out.
as I would like
They
though.
got this area pre-sighted for their artillery barrages.
Status of your other stars.
Star Commander Travers Star is trapped behind their sealed gate. Signals are still green, but I cannot reach them on
And
comms.
Colonel Westbrook, he just gets around, that's what it
Must
is.
be trapped in a dead
Oh, we
zone.
got artillery.
How did they manage to screw up this badly?
Target destroyed.
Good work. Reactor is critical.
Oh, beware, we have very little SRM ammo.
Oh yeah, I just ran out. Wow, I didn't realize.
Scan
Oh well,
mode
I guess I'm LBX
disengaged.
now.
New hostile detected.
Yeah, make sure we prioritize searching for any amount of ammo, because that definitely seems to be a issue.
Target.
I got vehicles, I'm gonna work on these vehicles.
Target destroyed. Low. Target destroyed.
Ah, engaging.
Although this thing has a healthier supply of LBX ammo, that's gonna run out as well. We definitely need to make sure we're keep an eye out for ammo.
Scan mode disengaged. Scan mode.
Who is that? Is that an Arctic cheetah running away?
Target.
One enemy mech down.
Yeah, maybe we were sleeping on the AC5.
Yeah, this thing's good.
New hostile detected. Commando.
Look at that thing, double Ultra 5. I always thought the Torture was quite like advanced, even for a boss tank mech.
Destroyed.
I'm only using my SRM6s at like super close range just to make sure every missile hits.
I don't even have any left.
Scan mode engaged.
No sign of ammo yet, unfortunately.
Disengaged. New
No, I'm still in.
Okay, these are the artillery cannons. I'm not going to waste my ammo on them.
Hostile terminated.
Destroyed. Incoming missile.
We do have battle mechs. I'm putting them on the Vulcan.
Engaging Star Commander's target.
And I'm gonna run these artillery cannons over manually.
Jaguar base. Artillery silenced.
Good. Star Commander Bess, proceed back on mission. You have your orders.
F, Star Colonel.
F. Focusing on your target.
Mech destroyed.
Our allies are gonna have to do some of the work to help us save ammo. What is this thing I'm looking for? Is it just a fake contact?
Yeah, I think it was where the Vulcan was.
Yeah, like what? I'm like looking for something and it's nothing is there.
Scan mode
Oh, the
engaged.
sensor lights are gone now.
Scan mode disengaged.
I hate this time of day where it's just dark enough that you kind of want to turn on the.
That's it.
You kind of want to
Target
turn on the
down.
night vision, but it's not quite dark enough. Still too bright.
We have a clear path to the gate. Moving there now, Jaguar 1.
I'm gonna have them just take out these turrets for us, because
Shadow Star,
save a little ammo.
draw any hostiles
Oh,
away
ammo.
from the world while
Where,
they
where?
reach the gate.
Up on this hill.
Get the ammo.
Is
Thanks.
anyone reading us? This is Star Commander Travers.
This is Cobalt 1. I read you. What is your status?
I have them on the
These Surats
Centurion.
have us under heavy fire. We cannot push them back much longer.
More fires for us to put out. This is going to look really good on us.
Hurry! The rocks have jammed our long-range comms and all our displays. No idea how many are in the area.
Hang tight. The gate is sealed.
Scan mode engaged.
Was this the ammo, or was it somewhere else?
There's
Disengaged.
2 ammos, I think. No, wait, no, the ammo is on the top of this. Up here. I'll go get the ammo.
Okay, I
Yeah,
got
those
this
two.
thing. I think it was just cargo.
Salvage.
There's another one down there as well, I think.
Scan mode.
Okay, I got them both. We got an enemy battle mech. It's a quick draw. Oh my god. Come on, game.
On the Star Commander's
He's
target.
just gonna let me run by him, so I'm just gonna run past him.
Destroyed.
And we need a repair bay as well.
Located the terminal codes.
Oh, did I get ammo? I got ammo.
Yeah, back to
They
full
are
ammo.
shelling us.
Then
Yeah, I'm
fight
kind of
harder.
not in good shape. You guys can go first.
If you hadn't got yourself in this mess, we wouldn't be forced to bail you out.
Where do we go now? Upload the codes to the gate? Oh. Alright, we're uploading the codes.
About to breach the gate.
Aside from the ammo issues, I don't dislike this mech so far.
No, I like it too.
Cobalt, stay sharp. Walking right into heavy fire.
Bring it on.
I have them
We have
on
linked
the
up with Star
blackjack.
Commander Travers, Jaguar 1.
Eliminate all threats in the AO.
just blast them
Get
out,
eyes on
just
the
like
I have
you
them
do.
on the hunt
Take
trail.
them out.
Now that we have relief, we can find that Surat scum and take him out.
Area clear, Jaguar 1.
I am detecting heat signatures north of you, and a Union dropship spooling up for launch.
Union
If the
class.
target leader is on the ground, he is making a break for it.
Better not be doing that stupid turn thing
Range to
again.
the mark point and disrupt that launch.
We could still use a
Understood.
repair bay as well.
Advancing.
Yeah, I could really use
If
it.
the militia keeps it up, no one on this world will have a home left.
Fear is driving them to fight. They know what happened on Edo.
Then they better surrender. Because I will not sit back and let the other units take the glory from us.
We just need to keep executing out here, and Command will trust us to play a big role in this invasion.
Like I said, they're attacking the wrong inner sphere house if they're like, well, why are these people resisting us? There is something up ahead. It's a cicada. Nothing to be worried about.
Cobalt 1, I have eyes on a lone enemy mech.
A scout.
Looks like they are trying to range back into a good comm zone to warn them we are coming. They will try and buy time for the launch.
Enemy mech down and out.
Oh, we got him. We didn't get the scout the other time when it was running through the hills in that one mission. This time we got him.
The dropship is launching out, Cobalt 1.
There's another ammo pickup here as well.
And an archer.
Neg, Clan Watch is tracking its movement. Your focus is the remaining militia forces. Clear them out.
Not a problem. These spheroids are outclassed. At least it's us.
Watch yourself, Cobalt
5S
1. You might find yourself needing our support.
Watch closely, Travers.
Yes, do be
Witness what it
shadows.
means to get the job done out here.
Good work. Reactor is critical.
Okay, we're on the Zeus. I'm gonna try to take the lead in some of these battles because my condition is better.
Be scoutless, Alan?
How do you need it?
Yeah, I've only got 20 left.
Yeah, go for it.
I have to make the last one.
Engaging target, Star Commander.
Okay, I'm gonna leave those vehicles there, and I'm gonna go for these battle mechs because like those vehicles are like out of my range at the moment.
What is that?
A charger? It's a decent charger too. It's not like a junky charger.
Seen it in the chat actually?
Mech destroyed.
Yeah, the AC5s might be it. The AC5s are not awful. LBX AC5? Question mark? What are your guys' favorite weapons so far, chat? Which weapons have been doing good for you? Like, I haven't been very happy about the ballistics, but, you know, this one isn't all that bad. Oh, that's another Atlas. Could be a bit of a rough final fight here. I got him on the cataphract.
Star Commander's target.
The Firestar is really good.
I'm backing up a little bit.
Focusing on your target.
Okay, we got him.
Now, focusing on your target. Back up. That reactor's gonna blow.
AO is clear.
Man, we
Star
saved the
Colonel.
Atlas for last, and it died faster than some of the other
A
mechs.
mess.
Yeah, the
I
Firestar
do not
must
even
have
know
loved
where to start. You showed well, Cobalt 1. You certainly followed through on your word. I need you elsewhere, so advance to the extraction zone. Shadow Binary can clean up after themselves.
Af. Think we'll find anything of value?
Who knows? Regardless, we did well here.
The problem is that the
Our
Timberwolf
codices will
might
show that
also
our star
have
finished what an entire binary could
a
not.
double ballistic
A
alt
bit unfair.
config.
They
Yeah.
did clear away for us.
And more lasers.
Irrelevant. The Jaguars value results, and those that can know their own limits. Shadow Binary thought themselves above their opponents, and now will carry that mistake with them wherever they go. We should never fall to complacency, regardless of how inferior we think the enemy is, or we risk a similar fate.
Standing by for extract, Jaguar 1.
Derek says he's been using the medium pulse lasers quite a bit. Yeah, that pulse laser build I was using on the Timberwolf seemed like it was working out. And like the first look at this gargoyle, I'm pretty happy with. Emily says, you came through for me, Cobalt. Unlike Shadow Binary, you executed and performed like true Smoke Jaguars. We do not tolerate weakness within our ranks, and you have shown none. Well, looking good. So let's see. You know, I want to see if we can get a... what do we got here? Science lab. We got some challenges done. I kind of want to modify some of these mechs. I don't really know what to change on this gargoyle. I would like a bit more ammo, but I don't know.
I'm gonna drop mine to an LBX2 AC. I want to see what that's like.
That'll be interesting.
And then I'm gonna add in a whole bunch of. I'm gonna change it to SRM6 Artemis and add in some ammo.
That'll certainly be interesting. I want to. I think I'm gonna bring the Timberwolf in, and I'm gonna take a look at one of its alt configs, and let me see what we've got. Oh, this one looks like it's just Laser City over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lasers. It's like Laser City. That one looks like it could be interesting. What do we got here? I'm looking for... Is there one that has multiple autocannons as well? This one carries a big... So the B setup as a big autocannon. The C setup as a big autocannon. What is this one?
On the shoulder, actually.
How many critical slots does the AC5 need?
Give me a chance to have a look for you. I think 4.
Needs 4?
No, 3.
3? I wonder what you're supposed to do with 2 critical slots then. Here's a 3 and a 2. Damn. If this one had...
the LBX. So the LBX takes 4.
And then the Ultra takes
5. Or
5?
3.
3?
3, yeah.
Okay, let's try one that just has a ton of lasers. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with lasers right now. Okay, who has the most lasers? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can anything beat 8? 2, 4, 5. Okay, let's try this one. This one looks like it's like the crazy laser. All right, here we go. Apply. Save. Okay, so this one is like the mega lasers. It has all of the lasers you could ever want. But we'll see about that. What if I could have even more lasers?
Which one did you go for?
This is the A model. Okay.
Oh yeah, well.
So, let's do 2 ERP PCs. I guess we're gonna put those back. We're gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it happen. And then I don't need range at this point, so let's do small pulse lasers. That's different. Pull a fast one on you guys. 4 small pulse lasers. Okay, then what we'll do is... I don't know if I care about these missiles that much.
The gargoyle does not have very much armor. 273 is very low.
Wait, never mind. If I'm not going to do any armor, let's upgrade to... What if I do 3 PPCs? Okay, the rest of these are going to have to be heat sinks. So we're just going to put on a ton of heat sinks now. Maybe not all heat sinks. I've got an idea. Okay. No. We're going to do 2 small lasers. Two small lasers. Now we'll just add on a bunch of double heat sinks. And then I've got a half-ton left. I don't know. Let's just put a half-ton of armor on each arm. I'll put a quarter ton on. A quarter ton of armor across the mech. There's a little bit of this and that here and there. Oh, that's too much. That's fine. There we go. Okay, good enough. This is the most cursed looking Timberwolf. I hate the way it looks so much. It is so cursed looking. Let me do weapon groups. Okay, all 3 PPCs in a group, all 3 PPCs in the second group. Chain fire, small lasers. There we go. The world's most misshapen mutant Timberwolf. Okay, God, it's so ugly. Don't look at it. Turn your eyes away, chat. Okay, here we go. Let's go to the mission. So this is 375, 365. Here we go.
Though we have successfully captured bases across Corcheval, this local militia is hell-bent on taking them back from us.
They seem to only be growing more confident.
Indeed. So it is more important than ever for our cluster to keep pushing the spheroids back. All across the planet, this militia, along with the Al-Shain regular fragments, have been targeting military installations we secured after our conquest. I am dispatching stars across Corcheval, spreading this cluster as thin as I dare. You are being assigned to Delta Base, which the Watch flagged as a likely high-priority target. You must secure this base. Should it come under attack, ensure its structural integrity.
Understood, Star Colonel. We will not let them destroy the base.
See that you do not. I have already had reports of other stars failing, and we cannot afford any more losses, Star Commander.
You're getting your asses kicked by planetary militia, but all these foolish planetary militia are easy to defeat. No holds barred. Dispatcher Emily Willem. Target Corcheval militia. Cobalt. Clan Watch has identified a high-priority target structure we must secure. I am assigning you to Delta Base. These Sarats are showing a penchant for raising structures to the ground to render them useless to us. Try not to join the ranks of the incompetent. I will not oversee a cluster that descends into Salama warriors, so get the job done. In we go. Oh, did we assign research?
Don't know.
I'm going to assign research. Yeah, we need to assign more research. I'm surprised we still... Like, we have maximum salvage and everything, and it just feels like we can't keep up with the research still. Like, we need more research. So let's do... What was your favorite weapon so far? Let me see if we get some upgrades in here.
Either the AR medium lasers or some of those LB10X are quite good. Sorry, some of the LBXs. The 5's
okay,
nice.
Let's get some LBX upgrades then. There's got to be more, right? That can't be all of them. Oh, there we go. LBX cooldown. And then let's do, I don't know, a sensor probe range, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're just going to queue some stuff up. All right, in we go. Checking in. I'm going to try my misshapen, ugly Timberwolf.
They're omnipods, it doesn't need to be. Beautiful.
It's basically like an ER awesome, but hopefully the heat sinking isn't awful. Good visibility, I'm liking the look of it. I see someone already there. Do we get allies? That sure looks like a repair bay. Who is that? Who dat? That is a Warhawk. Okay, so we do have allies. That's
Looks like you arrived
ally.
just in
Warhawk.
time, Cobalt. You are getting into position. Kuyav?
Just touched down. Moving into position now.
Condor spotted 2 hostile ships approaching your position on the fly-in. Brace for contact. And remember, minimize damage to the facility. Unlike these barbarians, the clan does not want to waste vital infrastructure.
Such a disgrace. They should know when they are beaten.
How dare they
After
not just
everything
surrender?
that has happened with the Ryugawa, we should not underestimate them.
That mad dog over there is...
The clans are such sore losers.
6 SRM6s. That's SRM36.
Which way? Which mech is that?
There's a over to the east. There's a mad dog.
They must be rattled.
Look how many bodies they're throwing at us.
New hostile detected. Kintaro.
Firing the PPCs. Oh, that's actually decent heat sinking.
Target.
Those are friendly vehicles, surprisingly. Let's see, we got a little bit of help, I guess.
Target destroyed. New hostile detected.
Another one down.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, this thing has decent heat sinking, actually. I mean, it's still a spicy meatball, but...
Target destroyed.
Something's behind us. Oh, we got... There's no way I'm gonna get that PPC. I need something with an instant travel time. Yeah, we actually have a lot of allies, surprisingly.
The Warhawk looks quite cool, actually.
The Warhawk is pretty powerful. We're definitely going to use that. I mean, we're going to use everything, but, like, we definitely want to use that Warhawk.
Is it the last one you unlock, or...?
It'll be the second to last. Well, no, the Executioner would come out. It's the next mech we unlock. Oh, the Marauder likes PPCs, does it? How about these for PPCs?
Visual. Dropship is a troop carrier. Gazelle class.
Destroyed. Target destroyed.
That's not a standard payload.
I bet it's Cap. Wait, is that a...
Target.
Eyes up, and check those lines of fire.
We're fighting the dropship.
Do not forget to protect the base, Cobalt. That Gazelle has several exterior turrets mounted on its hull.
Oh my god, look how much weight that thing has.
Destroyed.
An armorer is thick.
Just keep shooting it.
Got one.
Subsystem destroyed.
Ooh, I got one of the turrets. Wait, battle mechs.
New hostile detected. Centurion. New target. Target destroyed.
That is so cool. Look at all that stuff coming up here.
We have a target down.
I'm dealing with these battle mechs that are attacking.
Yeah, I'm attacking this Centurion here.
Target destroyed.
Another down.
More battle mechs?
Target locked.
Man, that thing is taking a beating.
Good work.
Oh, that stuff, it's firing flares off. That's what it is.
Is that it? The gunship is withdrawing?
Unlikely. Probably cooling its weapons down for another attack run. Be on the lookout for it.
Gonna be hard
Why
to
can't we
miss.
get this kind of fire
That thing is
support in,
massive.
like, mercenaries?
Forget about that for now. We have more enemies incoming, so anyone who needs the repair bays should use them now.
Surprisingly, we are almost undamaged. Look at all those repair bays. Did they expect us to, like, get our ass kicked in this mission or something?
I don't know. I'll probably need it for ammo more than I'll need it for anything else soon.
My ugly Timberwolf so far isn't doing that bad. I'm a little surprised.
Give him a warm welcome.
So the base has lost 25% of its condition. Okay, over there, I see him.
Hostile detected. Crab. New target.
Base is sustaining damage, Star Commander.
Wait, vehicles on the side
We may
as
have
well.
to sacrifice some structures. As long as we can keep most of it standing, we should be fine.
I'm just gonna snipe these guys from here, I guess.
Yes, you got the reactor.
Target.
Man, the PPCs are so much better in this game compared to, like, MechWarrior 5.
Got one.
PPCs ain't it on MechWarrior 5, let me tell you.
That Gazelle just popped up on the radar again. It is angling for another attack run.
It's back. It's back.
No. How do I get turrets back?
They are definitely getting frustrated. It has armed more of its turrets.
In atmosphere? Are they trying to overheat mid-flight?
Subsystem destroyed.
They must be getting desperate. Watch yourselves.
Subsystem destroyed.
Got a turret?
You shouldn't. They're not strong, these turrets at all.
Ooh, starting to overheat.
Weapons online.
Target eliminated.
Subsystem destroyed. Target destroyed.
Man, I can't get a good angle on it. I can't tell if I'm hitting the turret or not either. Wait, battle mechs as well? Battle mechs as well? Oh, I almost have the turret. It's almost dead.
Subsystem
Got it.
destroyed.
The turrets are disabled.
I'm gonna go repair to get some ammo.
With how many guns they bolted onto that thing, it's a miracle it hasn't gone supernova yet.
Destroyed.
Likely they will come around for another pass once they cool off of it. Engaging target, Star Commander.
This PPC build is not terrible.
Destroyed. New hostile detected. Assassin. Target.
That is saying something too, since I'm usually the PPC hater. But this
I actually do
PPC
like the
build
new
is
PPC
actually
build.
doing something.
Yeah, I like the new PVC myself.
I have a feeling I'm gonna like the Warhawk as a result, because the Warhawk does 4 ERPPCs.
Oh my god.
And it's a little bit slower, so it definitely should have the heat sinking. I'm gonna go patch up a little bit.
Is that a dropship? Yeah, it's behind us this time.
Speaking of which, new batch of mechs, hot off a dropship,
That was
heading
something
our
big.
way.
Alright, I'm patching up real fast.
Yeah, I'm just going over here.
Repairs complete.
Assault mech of some description.
This is a pretty cool mission. I like this mission so far.
Me too.
This was a great mission to try my PPC Timberwolf out too.
New target.
I see
We
a
are on your
dragon we're
target.
targeting.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
I just tickled him with my ER small laser, it's just enough.
New target. Incoming missile. Target destroyed. New target.
Okay, the Centaurion's main weapon is down.
This is it. Our chance to take it down.
Oh, it's back, it's back, it's back. It's got PPCs as well now.
Using that many weapons in atmosphere, when they are already on fire.
Giving a last stand. If they cannot destroy us, they will take down as many of us with them as they can.
Yeah. Keep your distance from that thing.
Subsystem destroyed.
There we go, a turret
Got
disabled.
another.
Who just disabled?
Man, large ER laser, or just ER medium lasers would have been great here. They would have been perfectly accurate on these things.
Enemy eliminated.
Oh, battle mechs, battle mechs, battle
Hostile
mechs.
detected.
On the Star Commander's target.
New target.
Down they go.
Target destroyed.
Coming in with like the sneaky attack on the ground.
Destroyed. New hostile detected. Delivery. Target destroyed.
Okay, I'm gonna tell Naomi to repair.
Acting on that order, Star Commander.
The rest of us seem to be pretty okay. Oh my god, I'm just trying to take it out.
Subsystem destroyed.
Okay, we got one. It's just the one on the nose that's up. It's so hard to hit, though, because of the way it's banking. Oh, there we go.
Subsystem destroyed.
Okay, that was a pretty cool mission.
Destroyed.
Base is secure, Star Colonel. The gunship has been neutralized.
Good work from you and your star out there, Cobalt. The base is secure, and the spheroids will not be able to leverage a victory over us.
I'll give it to him. That was probably the
believe they
funnest
threw a
mission so
giraffe
far.
ship at us. I thought the spheroids treated them as too rare to risk in battle.
They must be getting desperate.
Hold on sight just a little longer, Cobalt. I will send another star to relieve you shortly.
See, this is actually a good, so this is actually a positive evolution from MechWarrior. There weren't really boss fights in MechWarrior. This is like definitely a positive direction. I can't help but feel they were influenced by Armored Core 6, but that's not a bad thing. Like, I'm not saying it's bad to be influenced by other games. Like, that's like, that, this is actually, I was wondering how much innovation was going to exist in MechWarrior 5. Without these boss fights, I would have said that there wasn't that much innovation, because, like, boss fights weren't really a thing. Like, occasionally you would fight a dropship, but it wasn't like, it was like once per game you would do that. So, like, this is a much better innovation from what I've seen.
Mia can be maxed out, by the way, for her evasion now.
Also, I forgot to read. Emily Wimmer says, stellar work, Cobalt. You ensured these desperate Sarats could not turn that base to ash and blemish our record. We must save these barbaric spheroids from themselves. And it looks like we're also gaining honor a little bit slower. It looks like we're getting it every 3 missions instead of every 2 missions we were gaining a level. Let me see. We got some challenges. Let's pick these up. Some Timberwolf EXP. Makes sense. I've been using that one a lot. Let me see when we get our next mech. So our next mech, yeah, the Warhawk will be next level. And then the Executioner at 13, and then the Direwolf at 14. So we're going to get those back to back to back. It won't even be every other level. It'll just be 12, 13, 14, one after the other. And yeah, the Warhawk's a 85 ton. There is no 90 ton that they featured, so we skip right into 95 tons, and then we'll skip, well, not skip, then we'll move right into 100 tons with the Direwolf. So I feel like the game is probably wrapping up. I could see there being one more planet after this. I was wondering if there's going to be 3 planets or not. But I would say we've done pretty good. We're rolling up on 3 hours right now.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and save. And what did you think about all of this? Like, because once again, the sheriff has never experienced the clans until now, and we have had some more chances to use some different battle mechs. Give us your reaction on some of these. You know, just what do you think so far now?
On the actual battle mechs themselves, they're like kind of crazy, aren't they? Like this, so like with the exception of the summoner, like even the Hellbringer, like you could definitely modify that into being something a little bit more exciting. But the one thing you notice versus anything in the inner sphere is just the sheer quantity of weaponry on some of these mechs is crazy.
Yeah.
And even in the instances where there isn't, such as the gargoyle, because there really only is 5 hard points on that mech, it's still. Like, it still feels like there's loads for its, like, weight class. You imagine, like, some of those other 80-ton mechs in the inner sphere, like, none of them can run, like, 2 SRMs and 2 LBX. Like, that wouldn't even be a thing. And even if they could,
compare it to, like, a Zeus. Like, you know, like, the Zeus would have a bit of trouble doing that. Like, some of the other Zeus models are not awful, but then also, even if the Zeus could do it, it doesn't run 81 kilometers, whereas the Gargoyle's running at 28 kilometers.
It's not super heavily armored, but I think given the speed that it runs at, it doesn't really need to be. I quite like the Gargoyle, to be honest. I like the Timberwolf too. I like LRMs, but I also like I'm more of a brawler type player. I always have been, even since the start of playing this game. So when I put the SRMs on it, I was like, I am getting kind of beat up a lot, but like I was really enjoying, the combination of lasers and then like sort of that, if you want to call it like uppercut punch with the SRMs was quite nice as well. But on the whole, the mechs are really fun to use. What I would say is, I don't like the lack of challenge that they provide. Like, there's something kind of fun about using like janky inner sphere mechs and like having to like sacrifice this to put this in and trying to like make the best of a bad situation. I kind of miss that a little bit, but I'm also having fun with like 6 or 7 medium medium lasers and just like boring a hole through mechs. That is also very fun as well. So I'm kind of like I kind of like mixed feelings about that as well.
Yeah, we definitely have those moments where we all focus fire and just like, hose this guy just totally fucking obliterated. We're just like, holy shit. He just got like wasted. Sometimes they just pop up for a moment, like a mech pops up and it just gets blasted. And like, oh, that's the end of him, I guess. But yeah, you could see the Timberwolf's even featured in the background. It is, without a doubt, the most recognized of the clan mechs. Like I said, I do take issue with the heavy class. I don't take issue with them being fan favorites. I understand the Mad Dog, the Hellbringer, and the Summoner are fan favorites, but I feel like they are way too similar to the Timberwolf. Like, they're basically, like, you could turn the Timberwolf into a lot of those mechs, and I think they should have gone for mechs that were slower. Like, the Rifleman 2C is a slower mech, and that would make it very different than the Timberwolf. It'd be able to carry, like, the standard Rifleman 2C does 4 large pulse lasers. That's already quite different feeling than a lot of these other mechs that we're dealing with. So, like, I definitely think they should have considered... Also, another problem I have, like, in the light class, it's very clear that you should either use the Kit Fox or the Adder. It's not saying that you couldn't use the faster mechs, but there's definitely the issue of the faster mechs. They're just there if you want to go faster. They don't really have like a really meaningful tactical advantage in the gameplay because there's no missions that require the speed. So you clearly are encouraged to go for the Kit Fox and the Adder because they're slower but pack more firepower. The same is true of the medium mechs. Even though there's 4 medium mechs, you're clearly like, clearly you should be using the Stormcrow or the Nova unless you just have a personal preference for the other two. But once again, the additional speed of the Shadowcat and the additional speed of the Viper, it doesn't really feel all that relevant, especially when the Stormcrow has a very comfortable speed of 97 kilometers, plus like the extremely nice hard points that it has. And then the Nova just coming in with the 12 ER medium lasers. Like, it's just hard to, not go with that. And then, that's one of the issues there. We'll see how the Assault class goes. I feel like the Assault class is going to fare better. You've already got the Gargoyle, already feeling a bit different with the double ballistics. The Warhawk is going to be just a massive PPC boat, which is fine. It's a very different role. I don't know a lot about the Executioner. I feel like the Executioner is supposed to be like a more high mobility assault type, which is a bit unusual. Like, it's a assault type with jump jets. And then the Direwolf is just like all of the guns. Like, the Direwolf is just the maximum quantity of guns. But, it does give a different experience. Like, overall, I don't think I would say Clans is going to be as good as Mercenaries, just because I think Mercenaries has way more replayability. But I'm not unhappy with the Clans at the same time. That said, it still has to live up to that $50 price tag. I would say it is doing better than I was initially anticipating. But, we'll see. We haven't beaten it yet, though we are making great progress, especially now that we've cleared the Turtle Bay mission, which was, like, stalling us for a bit. Let's take a look, though, at the schedule so you know when we are playing next time. The schedule says we're going to be playing on the 25th. So today's the 23rd. We played. Tomorrow I'll be on Twitch playing Generation Zero, the robot apocalypse survival game. And then on Friday I'll be back on MechWarrior 5 Clans. The same time for every stream. That's 4 p.m. Eastern Time, which is UTC -4. I would like to have Clans beaten by the end of the month. Like, that's kind of my goal. Like, I'm hoping that we make some big progress. Depending on how the sheriff feels, I might even push for some 4-hour streams just to try to, I want our first playthrough done by the end of the month. That would be like a decent timetable for it. And yeah, that's basically what we are going to be doing. One thing, like I said, the Clans are not my favorite faction. I like them in the game, but I prefer to fight against them. And one of the simple reasons for that is because from the Inner Sphere perspective, there's more progression. You have standard mechs, you kind of have Helm, Memory Core, like kind of like reinvented mechs. Then you have Star League, full Star League technology. Then you have Clan reverse engineered technology, and then you have Clan technology itself. So those are so many tiers of progression, starting with like junky standard tech, jank-ass mechs, semi-modern mechs, Star League mechs, like refitted, reverse engineered Clan tech mechs, and then finally Clan mechs themselves, Clan weapons themselves. It's so much more progression compared to just the clans. Also, I'm just not a fan of the clans because, like I said, to me, they're kind of like super Davion, and everyone knows I hate Davion. And the self-righteousness of the clans is always, it's just too much. I can't deal with it. All I want to do is it's just like total clan death. That's what I want. Throw a clansman into the sun, kick clansman babies, drop kick a clansman. That's kind of how I feel about the clans. But presumably, the upcoming game, if they make another MechWarrior game, will be the opposite side of the conflict, will be the counterattack onto it. We'll probably be playing as Davion, which will be less satisfying than playing as the Draconis combined. But, I understand. I understand that the Federated Sons are, if there were main characters, they would be the main characters. So that is kind of how it goes. But any closing thoughts? I will answer any questions down in the chat. Any closing thoughts from you, Dr. Sheriff Crab?
No, I think you've hit most of the main points, especially regarding when you're talking about the price of the game. Originally, I was kind of concerned that there were going to be bad missions, and the game was going to be really short, and it'd be like, oh, it was only 25 missions or 30 missions or whatever it is. But actually, I'm kind of on the other way. I'm like, the missions are actually really good in general. Most missions are a solid 8 out of 10, maybe 7 out of 10, and then you've got a few like that one there was I would give that a 10 out of 10. In terms of rating, a really nice sort of defense mission. Maybe they could have had slightly more difficult mechs to fight, perhaps, if I was being super critical. Since we're now in the assault.
Yeah, it's really weird.
I'm actually worried that the game's going to end soon because I'm actually really enjoying the gameplay itself, despite the other issues the game has. So
yeah, I felt like they overtuned the last Turtle Bay mission. Dude, the amount of mechs there was crazy. I'm okay with that amount of mechs, but they could have given us a full star to complement us if they were going to do that. That one felt a little overtuned. Also, another thing I didn't like about that mission was that they weren't very clear on what you need to do to win. The mission with Hohiro is the dropship. It's all about the dropship. It's stop Hohiro from escaping, get the dropship. So you go into that thinking that you need to destroy the dropship. That's why in the first time we played it, I was like, should we just ignore the mechs and go for the dropship? Because that's what I thought was the mission objective. But the truth is, that's actually the exact wrong thing to do. You don't even need to fight the dropship. You could probably ignore all of its turrets. What you actually need to do is destroy the battle mechs, and they didn't make that very clear. They didn't make it clear that what you really need to do is destroy the battle mechs defending the dropship, not disable the dropship pods. So it's not that I think they probably overtuned the mission a little bit, but you could just get good and deal with it. But I do think a problem is that Galaxy Commander Perez is getting on do not fail, no toleration for failure. Well, okay, Galaxy Commander, why don't you get in here and tell us, forget about the dropship, clear out the mechs, secure the dropship. Why don't you tell us that? Why didn't he give us, for us to be all about failure, no toleration for failure? He should have got in there and made it clear that you need to take out the battle mechs to progress the mission objective. Armor Core 6 Rock says, how do you know how we can download the patch in Steam? I'm not sure what you're talking about. We're playing the game on the Xbox. I have it on Game Pass right now. So I have no idea. I have no idea how it would be in regards to Steam. But yeah, I would say the Turtle Bay mission, didn't hate it, but I feel like they could have dropped us a full star of allies, and they should have been more clear. But yeah, the boss missions have all been really cool. I really like them bringing in these drop ships. Boss fights, that's definitely something. In fact, that was on my wish list. We had a stream in MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries where people asked, what did I want for clans? And I said boss fights. And, like, I'm glad that they actually are bringing some boss fights in, because that is something the previous MechWarrior games have not really done. So, like, I think that's a pretty good idea. Like, here's something that I think would be a cool idea. Just a massive military base, like, just a huge, like, the whole city is a base. And there's just turrets, and you got to destroy generators. You got to do stuff like that. Just kind of pick the base apart. I feel like that would have been a pretty cool mission, where, like, the whole mission is, like, just tearing this interactive base apart. But it sounds like you were going to say something?
Yeah, no, I was just reflecting on the Turtle Bay mission there. Do you know what doesn't make any sense? If he had those, like, big, massive orbital missile nuke, whatever the hell them things were, why didn't he just bomb the dropship on the ground?
I don't know the answer.
You know?
I don't know the answer, but my speculation is that he did not want, like, it could have been an issue where using the warship was against the rules or something like that. Like,
no authorization to do it. Yeah.
And it also could have been like, it could have been seen as like excessive use of force. Perhaps they bidded against it, or perhaps it was a misuse of the warship. But they did destroy it. Remember, they did ground it. Like, it didn't get... Okay, remember, the dropship did lift off, and then they shot the dropship down, and then they got the news that the dropship was a fake.
Right.
That's what it was. So he did destroy it. He did destroy it.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah, that's true.
Then he launched the missile attack on the city.
Oh yeah, because we had to get the lock on it, didn't we? While it was on the ground. That's right.
Yeah, they scanned it or something like that.
That's how right.
Yeah, so they did destroy it. It's just that Hohiro wasn't even. It was a fake. They basically like got with a pump fake. But like I said, as a quick thought on the clans, like I said, I think the clans are neat. I'm glad they're here, but I definitely don't identify as the clans. Like, I don't mind playing as them, but like, I definitely prefer fighting the clans rather than, like, there's nothing better than hearing the clans squeal, I'm so mad, you barbarians, you will never learn, like, don't you understand? There's just nothing better than hearing the clans, like, squeal after, like, having their, like, bubble popped, or, you dirty barbarians are not fighting by the rules. Like, there's just nothing better than that. So, like, I would love to play from the Draconis Combined perspective to fight back. I don't mind losing. I don't mind being on the losing side. Like, I think a great DLC would be the Fourth Succession War from Liao's perspective, just fighting these, like, trying to hold the Federated Suns back as long as you can. I actually think there's a lot, like, there's too much emphasis on always being the winner. Like, think about how amazing the Gladiator movie was, even though he died in the end. I think there's so much more emotion in fighting losing battles, like knowing that you're going to lose but doing it anyways. I think there's a lot to be gained, and I think some people just always want to be the winner, or they feel like it's not satisfying to win in the end. And yet I think like last stands are some of the, like, I think that's part of a male fantasy. I think there's a male fantasy in just like standing with your comrades in arms and choosing death instead of life. Like, I think that's like even a male fantasy, and I feel like there's a fear to depict glorious last stands. And there's a great main character in the Fourth Succession War from Liao's perspective, McCarran's Armored Cavalry. I feel like there's a great story to be told there. But anyways, I feel like I've yapped enough. We may be in the Combine, which is why I'm fluent in Japanese, but what else can you do? Anyways, thank you guys as usual for being such a real audience, and we will see you guys later this week for more MechWarrior 5 Clans action. As usual, thank you for joining me, Dr. Sheriff Crab, but we are out of here. So deuces, everyone, and remember that you don't have to be good to get good.